Buzz, buzz.
How good.
Morning.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, fancy.
That was a big one too.
I think I got it the other day. There might be a small one I missed. There was a big one here.
It seemed like the automatic
It's never worked for me, the automatic update. I've always had to manually press it.
Oh no, we're good. I got it.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe I never had it. I'm just delusional.
Let's see. Yep,
Yep, table up very early.
that is very sus.
Before I was awake? I find that hard to believe.
Oh.
Sweet in the morning, your time is 4. Yeah, I wasn't up yet. Thought if none of it was up, I'd have been on like 6 hours ago, 5 hours ago. Gotta really been sus then. Skiff can't play because his powers.
Perks of living in Canada.
Let that go. Is that double? That's fucking weird. Alright, good morning. It's the 25th of August of 2024. It's 8:30 a.m. and it's D&D Day. My favorite day. We are in session 103 of Odyssey of the Dragonlords, titled Praxys. Sounds kind of sus, but we're gonna do a recap, and we're gonna find out exactly what Praxys is. If Katie is there.
Oof, good morning. It is 6:30 in the morning. Streaming to you live from San Jose, California. We begin the session on our 104th day together with 5 to 6 days remaining of the Oath of Peace. Amitrus walks over to Kyra and asks her what happened with her dying. She thinks the alternate Kyra killed her. She heard her saying, "There could only be one." He asks her about the alternate timeline, but she has never heard of anything like that happening. Demetrius then goes to Arcadia. He points out when she told him she would be a good and honorable captain, he made her captain, but then she handed it off to Nico. He accuses her of lying to him to get him to relinquish his role. She says she went back to her original plan, which was to make Nico captain, but if Demetrius wants her to be captain, she would be happy to. She then asks him why, since he talks to other people, he didn't talk with her about Hexia. He says because it's about being friends, it's about talking to each other, and she is always a solo player, a lone wolf. He's never had the feeling that she cared about him even once. When he says that, he sees a flash of something in her eye when she looks at him, but it vanishes quickly before she says, I have no friends. You've proven that. He says, that's what I thought, before walking off. He then approaches Gravik and asks him for a portal to Vulcan's place. He does so and leaves it open so he can return when he wants. Demetrius sees the salamander and some dwarves, but not Estrella or Vulcan, who are off training together. While he waits for them to return, the salamander tells him Estrella is a very feisty dragon. Vulcan is trying to bring out her personality. When Vulcan returns, Demetrius tells him that Kyra has returned from being dead and that we had an encounter with Kentimane, who aged up Vengeance and Aziz. He tells him it's almost as if he's supporting us. He took us to fight Lutheria and infused us with his power during the battle. They wonder if it is because Arcadia worships him. Vulcan is a little sad Demetrius has returned so soon, and Demetrius promises he will bring Estrella back. She has plumped up a little bit in the few days she has been gone, and he considers Vulcan to be her grandpa, one who spoils her. Arcadia spends the day rebuilding Nyx. She hears a voice next to her. It is invisible Gaia. During their conversation, she explains she can rebuild Nyx, but living creatures have to be healed. She explains Demetrius has angered her because he made a decision for her without asking, and in so doing, he also deceived the rest of the crew. Gaia is sorry Kyra hates it and starts to sob. It maintains that it is not bad. Arcadia explains it is frightening to have creatures that are all-powerful, and that's why she has been sharing her motivations with it, to try to teach it right from wrong. Arcadia finds out that the Miramax are arguing whether Baphomet or the Great Stallion should be worshipped. The queen is staying neutral. Gaia is able to give the queen messages. When Arcadia says it is not uncommon in the land of men for people to fight over different ideas, Gaia says maybe we don't need a world of men. Gaia has not seen their flaws of needlessly killing and being greedy in Arcadia, but she quotes Kyra in saying, what is one good amongst hundreds or thousands of bad? Arcadia says there is always hope, which she finds in her fellow Amazons and Kentimane. And she finds out that the Miramax called Kentimane the Deceiver because he tricked them into gathering on the island we found them on before putting an impenetrable shield up. Arcadia tells it things are complicated, especially when it has to do with things that happened long ago, things that they weren't personally part of. Gaia thinks maybe men should no longer rule this world. Arcadia says there are good and bad leaders out there, and that she assumes its queen is a good leader, but there is no response. Arcadia offers to extend a relationship to its queen if she ever wants to talk to her, and again there is no response, so Arcadia continues working on Nyx. Nico has the captain's cap on and is sitting in the captain's chair. Before he was a dockmaster, he used to be a sailor, so he is familiar with this position. Although it's been many years since he's done it, it's like riding a bicycle. He goes down below and gives an inspiring speech to the guys behind the oars. He is asked for his opinion regarding shift changes, extra hay, and shore leave with benefits. Nico tells them to continue to report indiscretions to Verena. She will take the most important ones to him. Finally, the man asks him if he wants any special meals from the galley now that he's the captain. Nico says he will have regular meals with the crew, to which the man responds, a captain of our own people. Nico will stay in his own room, which is now the captain's quarters, and let Demetrius stay in his room. Aziz's perch is too small for him now, so Gravik asks Nico if a bigger one can be built. Nico agrees. Gravik suggests Aziz sleep on the deck because it's safer until his perch can be renovated, so he makes one of the longboats a temporary nest. Gravik asks him if there is anything else he needs in his new teenage form. And Aziz tells him he's really hungry, and Gravik gets one of the 23 goats from below deck and gives it to him. And he roasts it with a little fireball from one nostril. Vengeance asks to move into Corbin's room. Corbin moves into the other longboat after taking a flight with her, and he slowly transforms it into a bougie camp. Corbin tries to pay the crew or the Minotaurs money and have them try and sneak up on him and surprise him during the day. The crew refuses, and the Minotaurs are not very sneaky and suggest the woman, Arcadia. Arcadia tries, but Corbin just turns his head and winks at her. We take a long rest. We are awakened by rain. The ship has stopped and we have not made landfall. We are right outside a giant whirlpool, one we recognize, and we realize the constellation of the Dreamer brings us to the Nether Sea where we fought Lutheria. Nico takes 10 minutes to cast water breathing on us, and we enter the whirlpool and are back in the Nether Sea. Everything looks the same as the last time we were there that we can tell, and time is of the essence, so we decide, with the exception of Metreus, who's not partaking in the conversation, to set the Antikythera to the constellation of the Titan, the other constellation that Zymor recommended. It is perpetually evening, so Nico can do that immediately. Outside of Arcadia, no one has seen or heard from Gaia. Demetrius occasionally sees it with his blind sight, but it has been staying invisible, probably because Kyra threatened to kill it. But it does remark in the Nether Sea that it finds the place quite nice and they kind of enjoy it. Now that they have the Wheel of Fortune again, Corbin spins it. It comes upon number 17, which, interestingly enough, is the figure of the Titan. He feels like he can cast a spell on himself or something else for the next 8 hours. He casts a spell at Gravik, who recognizes it as a spell. He does not have this spell, but he has seen Nico cast it and immediately casts Counterspell. But the next thing he knows, he is turned into a storm giant. It takes him a moment to realize what has happened. Gravik picks Corbin up and grapples him and dangles him over the side of the ship by one leg. But Arcadia reminds him that that's acidic water, so he tosses Corbin back onto the deck of the ship. The two grapple each other for about a minute before Gravik reverts. And Arcadia tells Gaia that kind of nonsense is why she keeps to herself. We sail for the constellation of the Titan. As we sit down to eat, we see that Demetrius has been keeping to himself. The chef beckons him toward the galley and comes back out with a big-ass heaping plate of steak and potatoes and carrots. Demetrius hurriedly retreats to his room, and the rest of us are served a very plain meal. Arcadia just says, just see how he talks about me not being a team player. One of the crewmen comes up to Gravik and tells him his dragon is eating all the food. Gravik finds that Aziz and Vengeance have eaten all but 4 of the 22 goats meant for the crew and the party. He scolds the dragons and tells them to hunt from the ocean. Excuse me. When Demetrius has finished his meal and exits his room, he sees Arcadia standing there with his former bag of holding. She hands it to him. It has 500 gold pieces in it, what he paid for her dragon arrows, and she gives him his bag back. Demetrius then goes to Gravik and explains
What's up, Caesar?
the dragons to hunt.
Drunk ass.
And Demetrius acts as a mediator between Gravik and the dragons. The dragons agree to eat 5 goats a day, and Gravik and Corbin use Gravik's teleportation circle to bring back 34 goats. We take another long rest. Arcadia pays Corbin 6,000 gold pieces, what she owed him for her oath bow and dragon arrows. She wants to be without debt. Corbin gives it to Vengeance to hoard in her room. A little boat sails towards us with an orange tabaxi at the helm waving at us familiarly. It is Ralph, who we met about 3 months ago in game time, the day after we rescued Honora. We sell him the Dragon Touch Scepter and the Wand of Accompaniment. Arcadia buys goggles of night, 2 pairs of sending stones, and boots of Elvenkind. Nico can't think of anything he needs. Corbin and Demetrius buy 6 adamantine ores each. Demetrius asks if he has golem iron. Ralph digs around and finds a big piece. And Corbin asks about a pillow. Ralph finds a very comfortable one, but Corbin can't afford it as Ralph only takes electrum pieces. Demetrius offers Ralph the golden shield of Vulcan for the pillow and the golem iron. Ralph also wants 4 dragon scales, which Demetrius finds in Astrea's nest. Ralph hands him the pillow, and it's extremely soft. Demetrius strokes the pillow softly, then looks at Corbin, who's giving him puppy eyes. Ah, god damn it! And he throws the pillow at him. It's a pillow of perfect rest, which has many amazing attributes. Corbin adds it to his ever-increasing glamping, camping, luxurious supplies. Gravik buys a statuette of a dragon worth at least 500 gold. When Gravik tries to barter, Ralph raises the price. Ralph shows him a robe of the Arch-Magi. Gravik gives him a down payment with a contribution from Nico. Ralph hasn't been able to find silver vine, which is high-potency catnip, for a long time, and he tells us if we find it, he'll pay a premium price. We'll know it because it has green leaves, but it looks like they're painted with white on top. Demetrius asks if there's a way we can get in contact with him, like a stone, and he tosses the sending stone up to him. Corbin, though, knows where silver vine grows abundantly. Gravik teleports Demetrius and Corbin to Vulcan, where Demetrius puts in an order for adamantine heavy armor +2, and Corbin for plain adamantine armor. Demetrius's will be done in 12 days, and Corbin's in 5. As it's getting dark, one of the sailors says, "That line of stars to the west is called the Tower of Praxys. This constellation brings to mind the Titan Hergeron and his unfortunate fate. Once the Lord of Battle, Hergeron challenged Sidon, the Lord of Storms, to a duel. Sidon had stolen his power from their eldest brother Talius, and Hergeron sought revenge. But though Hergeron was unmatched in strength and valor, he had no mind for strategy. He greatly underestimated his younger sibling's newfound strength, and Sidon dealt him a crushing defeat. As punishment for his failure, Hergeron was cast down and imprisoned in the foundations of Sidon's newly erected stronghold, the Tower of Praxis. Hergeron carries the full weight of the tower on his shoulders, and he will continue to do so for all eternity. After a bit of confusion, we realize that Hergeron, the Titan, the half-Titan, demi-Titan that we fought on the island that popped up, is Sidon's son, and the Hergeron that is referred to here is his nephew. And if you remember, Talius, their eldest brother, was the Titan that was cursed to drag Lutheria's barge around, and we freed him. And he's also the former owner of Titan's Bane, which Nico now holds. We take another long rest. Corbin and Demetrius both spin the Wheel of Fortune. Corbin lands on a 20, goes again. Demetrius lands on a 17. Corbin lands on a 20 again before finally landing on another 17. And they both are able to cast the polymorph spell for a storm giant within the next 8 hours. And after days of sailing into the far reaches of the ocean, the weather turns rough. Powerful storm waves threaten to overturn our ship, rocking it from side to side. And a thick blanket of fog obscures the sea around us. The wreckage of broken ships drifts past our prow, and we begin to wonder whether we will share the fates of their unfortunate crews. Eventually, we notice a beam of light, which seems to sweep the surrounding seas from an immense height, 1,500 feet in the air about. Massive rocks emerge from the fog, the foundations of a gargantuan stone tower. Our ship suddenly feels very exposed, tiny and vulnerable next to the impossible size of the structure which now looms above us. This can only be the Tower of Sidon. We end the session on our 107th day together, with 2 to 3 days remaining of the Oath of Peace.
All right. Clap, 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 clap. So yeah, that was good. Caesar says he's still waiting for the audiobook.
Aw, thanks, Caesar.
Okay, so we are on the Otros. We are sailing. I would say we're probably half a mile out.
Well, Hergeron told us about those pipes, right?
Yes.
I have a quick question.
I might have a quick
In
answer.
one of our earlier sessions, you said that, we mentioned killing Lutheria, and then you said, then we said something like, we weren't supposed to kill her, had to do with the Oath of Peace. And I think you said, but my understanding as a player of the Oath of Peace is that because we can do whatever we want because, like, the 5 gods are staying neutral, and we're just acting as their agents, right? I mean, we would know if killing Sidon is against the Oath of Peace. I think my understanding was that we needed to stop things before that happened.
As far as I know, we are not bound by the Oath of Peace. We never took an Oath of Peace.
Right.
The gods and the others. So whatever we do, it has no effect on the Oath. Killing Sidon would be against the Oath of Peace, but only if the gods did it, not us.
Right. Okay, great. I just got thrown off by some comments during a session where they said, you shouldn't have done that. And I was like, okay, thanks.
And that's why they've been staying, like, neutral, because whatever y'all do is what you do. They can't be like, oh, go and do this, let me help you, and, then completely violate it.
Yeah, just triple checking. Who knows if this will start a third alternate timeline.
and we are the champions of the Oracle, and not the gods. So I think Versi is also not part of the Oracle. We aren't agents of the gods, we are agents of the Oracle.
She probably is, but she just had a vision that we would help save her.
Alright, cool. Well, alright. So yeah, you're right. Hergeron did tell us about these pipes.
He did. So, well, yeah, we're roughly about a half mile out sailing in. What do we like want to like stop and like figure a way in, or do we want to like just keep going? Or
I would ask Nico to ritual cast water breathing on us again, please.
Sure. Takes 10 minutes and boom. You all have water breathing. So like alright, it's still on everybody.
Does anyone remember exactly where Hergeron said those pipes were? Did he mention like a specific side of the island?
launched a jolly boat.
He did say that as we were going around it, we would see them right under the surface of the water.
Alright. So I will tell the crew to begin sailing around it, and I will look at the water to see if I see any pipes.
And the crew looks at the captain. To see if that's what he wants them to do.
Nico nods.
Alright, so as we're getting closer, you see, like this at the top of this tower, like this bright light. It's kind of like almost like a lighthouse, you know, and it's going around and around, and then like it kind of like almost like it spots the boat, and it shoots like this giant beam of light, narrowly missing the boat as it crashes into the water in like a big kaboom. Do we keep sailing towards it?
Turn around! Turn around! We're gonna do an about face on the boat.
Okay.
I think we all need to swim in.
And as you start doing the about face, it's not fast enough as this beam of light smashes into the rear of the ship.
Does the Ultras take damage?
The Ultros, it seems like it takes some damage. Like it kind of like throws every like like you're getting hit, like so you kind of like toss to the side a little bit,
But I mean, is it like looking like the wood is damaged, like a few more of that and we'll sink kind of thing? Or you just wanted to know how magical this ship is?
As they're sailing back, if you kind of look back into the water, you do see a bunch of wood kind of floating there.
Yikes.
And you also kind of realize that you kind of seemed like you saw like a bunch of birds kind of flying around the tower, but almost like as the scale of the place hits you, you realize that they were not birds. They're actually griffins, each about the size of a horse. So that's kind of how big this damn place is.
I think we're gonna need to swim in.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
What if we, well, I know, what if we tried to take those smaller boats? So do you think they're too small to be noticed?
Why don't we just swim under the water?
That's about a half a mile. Keep in mind, like you got water breathing, obviously, but that's a long swim.
Well, we could
Not for aqua.
jump. We could jump off right now, where we're at, and just tell the crew to. Nico can tell the crew to take the boat out about a mile, where the light wasn't hitting it. Yes.
And what about the dragons?
Vengeance is coming with me.
Did you put water breathing on her?
I did not.
I would have him put it on her and not me. So I got the arm.
That just allows you to swim. It doesn't allow you to breathe, right?
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
How many times can you do that ritually, though? Is there a limit?
Oh, ritual you could do as many times as you want.
Well, let's just take another 10 minutes and do the dragons as well.
Sure.
And did someone decide to play Gravik, or?
Yeah, is anyone willing to play Gravik, or are we going to roll to see who plays him?
I mean, I can try, but
Okay, high or low?
what, for all of us, or what?
How about we'll do highest roll gives to play Gravik. So just roll a d20. He'll probably be a better bar than he is.
Yes, it's me.
Well, he's good. You have team experience.
You do have 10 experience. And you were that bard last time, so.
Gonna be using his bardic abilities.
Yay.
How do I characters and find him?
So when I look at this island, do I see anywhere that the Ultras could dock, or is there any cover at all from the tower?
Oh, there's 100%. So there is a, let's see, there is a large stone dock on the south side of the tower, which appears to be incredibly ancient, possibly thousands of years old. But that is definitely within range of that tower.
Okay. And this tower, does it look like it has like a 360-degree firing beam?
Absolutely, like that. You know what a lighthouse is, right? Like the light goes around and around. Yeah. Or think of. I always pictured, like when I was reading this, I always pictured the towers of Sauron.
Do I see any other ships anywhere?
Yes, they are currently docked at the dock.
How many and what kind of ships are we looking at?
There's roughly 10, and if you remember the type of ships that Hergron and Sidon's forces were sailing on, they are a lot like these.
All right. I will ask a crew member, or at least a carpenter I know, to make a damage report on the Ultras.
And they run around and say, sir, it's kind of fucked until I know better. I don't know. It's been 10 minutes. I don't have any time to check this out yet. I'm trying to live.
Send someone over the edge with some rope and have a look at what's going on. If the ship sinks, then we're all done. And send someone down below to see if there's any water.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what the captain will have me do anyway. So I'm getting to it.
You're gonna do it because I say so. We're all still officers on the ship.
Yeah.
I will
And he runs. He is no, he's not. He's a human. And he will try to break out of he's like, come on, man, I'm trying to work. No time for this fucking about. Stop trying to fuck him out. I gotta work.
I'll say, if you don't treat me with respect, you don't have any work on the ship anymore.
He'll try to kick you. I'm trying to work here, damn it, Captain. Captain, tell this damn horse.
Kick me.
Yes.
I'll try to knock him out with a punch in his face.
Captain, tell this damn centaur to get his hands off of me.
Oh, he crit him.
That guy's going to sleep.
And you punch him in his mouth, and as he is falling asleep, he spits the blood at you and passes out.
Look at the next guy and I say, are you gonna refuse to work as well?
He's like, well, that was our carpenter, so I don't know what you want me to do.
I want you to see if the Opus is taking on damage. Anyone can.
Well, I'm trying to do that, but you keep punching us. Leave us alone. Let us do our work. You go save the fucking world again or something. Whatever you guys do. Let us handle this shit. Leave us alone.
see that Demetrius is looking disgusted at this guy and shakes his head, and he will go upstairs and he will go to Nico and he'll say, you need to get this crew under control and see if the Ultras is alright.
As he interrupts him while he was trying to ritual.
Right. Oh, he was still doing that? No, I was of course. I'm not gonna break the spell.
So he finishes ritually casting the spell on the water breathing on the dragons. So.
Okay. Are we taking all three?
Does Gravik have any? Are we taking what? What did you say?
Are we taking all three dragons?
I'm still
he cast
thinking
it
about
on
it.
them all, so they all have.
Yeah,
them,
I'll
so.
take Astrea, but I'll keep her in my bag of holding and I'll come back to her.
Can Gravik? No one can cast an illusion big enough to disguise the Ultros like one of those ships that sailed. Yes? Question?
I don't have.
Like what's?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't like. Gravik has what major image, but that's not big enough for a giant Ultros, right?
That's not big, no.
Well, what about some kind of fog, maybe?
Teleport the captain underwater. Well, see, Ametreus is not the captain anymore.
The Ultros is way bigger than Fog Cloud.
Yeah, the Ultros is like ginormous.
I wish I had this prepared. Nico has access to Mirage Arcane. I think that might have done. Oh, it's terrain now. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's the size of the Ultros. It's a mutiny.
Yeah, that I don't know. I don't have it prepared.
You see Arcadia go. She goes down the stairs.
It seems like we're gonna have to swim in, or at least swim underwater.
Alright, but first we need to make sure the Ultras is okay. So, can you go make sure we're not sinking?
Yeah, Nico will run down below deck after he's done the dragons.
Alright.
And when he
Okay.
goes down, he finds Arcadia already down there checking the ship for damage.
Hey.
Give us both investigation if you're both checking that out. Well, Nico, you know that this is this wood here is extremely nice, very well. It's really old wood, but it's very pretty. Arcadia, on the other hand, you know that beam it did some damage. Like, you don't think you could take. You think maybe 1 or 2 more hits, and that's it for the ship.
Does something need to be done to shore up that?
There's no water coming in yet.
Right, but I guess she would know to get people patching it, right, or shoring it up. When
Right.
like when you put wood across a window before a tornado or something like that.
But you as you're checking this out, you realize like if that light hits the ship like 2 to 3 more times, it's gonna go down.
Okay. Well, she'll
Morning,
manage
Medcuts.
That's a strong beam. Hey,
Yeah.
well, let's get the Ultros away from its range.
Especially
And she'll
'cause-
tell Nico that and ask him to. Well, now that we don't have a carpenter, I don't know what. Check it. She'll go over to the carpenter. She's gonna go upstairs and look at the carpenter and probably try to find that.
He if no one messes with him, he'll be passed out for the next 3 hours.
Nico's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
And as you do so, he opens his eyes really quick and like he kind of like flails his arms off me. Damn centaur, get off me! And he's like, oh, Lady Cat, I'm sorry. Like, Demetrius did this to me.
We know we saw it. Just yeah, let me help you up and get yourself together. Go get your tools.
And Arcadia will explain where the damage is and what you think.
Aye, Captain. Yes, ma'am. And he scurries off.
I will ask Astrea if she wants to come.
And she looks at you and kind of cocks her head back and forth. Like
he will point at the tower.
everyone else says, like, Erlo. And she looks at you almost as if she doesn't understand you.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Before we start, this is, I'm looking at the chat. Mad Kelt says he can hear you really well.
I just turned people up.
Oh, great, because that was hateful to do the recap, because this was the situation last week as well. And so in order to hear everybody, I had to turn it up really high, and then whenever you would talk, my ears would die. Thank you.
Yeah, I just turned everyone else up. Hopefully that works.
Well, she can talk, right? She's a talking dragon.
She does, and she'll start speaking, and you have no idea what the hell she's saying.
I'll try that with vengeance.
And Vengeance looks at you and speaks in Draconic. Yes?
What's wrong with Demetrius' dragon?
Nothing. I just heard her perfectly well. She doesn't understand what the hell Demetrius is saying, though.
Weird.
Demetrius will cast comprehend languages on himself.
And then you understand that she is talking to you in Draconic.
Say, mark off that spell. I'll say, do you want to come with me to the island? Do you want to adventure?
She looks frustrated. Says, "Can you stop speaking in gibberish, please?"
Oh, I will ask Corbin to come over.
Do I understand what he's saying?
Yeah, he's talking in common.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just talking in common.
So I will speak to his dragon, see if she understands me.
In Draconic, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yes, she does. And she looks at you, says, "Can you please tell him to stop talking in gibberish?"
Stop talking in gibberish, Demetrius.
Yeah, I think I remember. It was Vulcan Shield that let me talk to Draconic.
Yes, it is. And you sold it.
Wasn't thinking about that.
You sold it to the cat.
All right, can you tell her what's going on and that I want to ask her if she wants to come?
I mean, she speaks common.
She does not actually. She only speaks.
Doesn't?
No, she only speaks Draconic.
I thought dragons spoke common and dragon.
I think
not necessarily.
Vengeance do.
Not necessarily though.
I will relay Demetrius's issues.
No, we said this a while ago. They didn't speak common.
Yeah, like as they're older, yes, but Astrea's like a week old now, I think. So no, she only speaks Draconic. But she will say, she looks at the tower and says, "If you really want me to, it's kind of a scary tower, but if you want me to, I will do my best."
I'll say, no, it's better if you stay here. If we can communicate, then it's not a good idea.
Assuming that Corbin translates, she says, "Well, if you don't want me to, I will stay."
All right. We'll be back.
Alright, so no Astrea. Vengeance and Aziz are coming.
See.
Right. Oops. And we are how are we going to transport or how are we going to get there? It's like a half a mile swim. Or we're just going to swim a half mile underwater. Oh, yeah, you can breathe underwater, but we're just going to swim a half mile.
Yeah, I would assume. Hopefully the ice.
Some more audible than party. Ooh, that's a lot of swimming underwater.
Put my mariner armor to the test.
Yeah.
Nice.
Try now. Can someone say something?
Something?
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hello.
Thank you. The audio person. That's actually pretty loud. Hopefully that will sound better. Alright, so swimming underwater for half a mile. Man, you guys are going to be tired as shit.
Easy. I mean, I won the great games.
It's just like walking for me and
It's
Nico.
nothing.
Okay, Gravik's probably grumbling, I'm not this kind of wizard, damn it.
Gravik is very much grumbling.
And Kyra says that she will stay as she cannot interfere. Assuming you're taking Nyx, putting her in a bag or something right now?
Yep.
Okay.
We're just gonna
Are you
have
going
her
to
hold on to her.
Are you
Just
going
gonna
to...
have her hold on to her. Yeah. You
Okay.
Are you bringing Gaia?
And Gaia, you hear a voice next to you. If you want me to, I will come. I feel like my destiny is in there.
well, then you should come. Can you breathe underwater, or should we ask Nico to?
I can breathe.
You must have seen Nico do it.
I am able to breathe underwater now.
Oh right, you can just cast it on it.
Yeah. As soon as it sees you cast it, probably oh, boom, I can do that too.
We will come if you want us to, ma'am, my queen.
She says, yes, please.
Cool. Our motley crew sets out. Alright, so swimming underwater, it's a nice little swim. You find some bronze pipes as you get close to the tower, staying underwater. You find bronze pipes draw water from the ocean directly into the tower. Each pipe is 5 feet in diameter and is located just below the water level. Do we go in?
Yeah.
See?
Right. This might take a second to populate.
Cool.
And the dragons, they're bitching as they're just fixing, squeezing their fat asses into it.
Ooh, party.
Yeah. Alright. So as you, if you were able to see, the pipe that I have my arrow pointed to, that is the pipe y'all came out of.
Okay.
And you kind of had to, bust your way in a little bit. At least for the dragons.
So we are no longer underwater, we are standing on a surface.
Correct.
How deep is this water? Ankle deep or?
This water is up to Nico's midriff.
Okay.
Corbin is barely touching the ground.
I'm going to begin heading down there.
So you see murky water surrounds several bronze pipes at the base of the tower. These pipes spew a constant stream of sewage into the ocean, etc. You see obviously where you're at, but also these pipes. These pipes head farther into the tower itself. So if,
And we
like,
see that.
so if like you wanted to like go into one of these pipes, it would take you up. Demetrius, as you start walking, before I move you, you see a bunch of. This is kind of a bad picture to show, but you see a bunch of these type of creatures, and they're kind of like walking around.
Haven't we faced these before? I think they're Shirgagan or something, right?
I believe you might have seen them.
Yeah, I think we've encountered these before.
But they
Could
do.
have been other fish-type creatures. I will do a history check.
Okay. You are unsure. Like you know you face some type of fish creature, but you're not sure if these ones or not.
We'll warn the party that
I'm
there is
gonna-
And these, they have not noticed you. Arcadia, I don't think. Hang on, let's double check something really quick. But I'm pretty sure you guys have not seen these. No, I don't believe you have, unless like. No, actually, no. You haven't noticed these creatures before, actually.
Okay.
They have not noticed you. It looks like they're kind of on patrol.
Pass without trace. To help fight us, but
Could do.
we all have
Yeah,
to stay within 30 feet of each other.
Yeah, that, and you also have these 3 pipes. Just keep in mind that they are going up.
Or do we want to just try the pipe that's nearest us? She's speaking very softly.
I would not mind wetting my axe with a little bit of blood. I do not believe these creatures will be much of a challenge for us.
But they might alert other creatures if we don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I say we take the pipe and go up. Gravix contemplating the fireball.
I hit the tube.
That seems like a gamble. But, if that's what the majority wants.
We'll have to decide quickly.
I'm looking what there's like 8 of them.
That you can see.
Right, and then it goes. Then there are these passages that go down further that we can't quite see. Wait, since we're right here, why don't we just go look a little bit and see what's up this pipe?
I think that's, if I'm seeing that right, is that some kind of water flow that's like pulling things in?
Yeah.
Or is it something
Looks
that we
like
can
it.
calmly... It's a one-way route, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I think
Oh.
once you choose a pipe, it's beyond your control and you get like sucked in and spewed out wherever it goes.
Well, like when y'all came up this pipe, you didn't get like it wasn't like a forceful stream.
Okay, so we could potentially enter one of these pipes and swim back.
Potentially.
We could always come back and then fight them later.
Well, how about I roll a dice to see which pipe we go in?
We should
And
just do the
Mitchell
one
will
that's
take a dice
closest.
from his dice set.
Why don't we just do the one that's closest to us, because then that's less chance of us being seen.
And Mitchell says, "You don't like leaving things in the hands of fate, eh?"
Yeah, better than fate.
Shit, where the hell did the other one go?
Well, what do the rest of us want? And do you want to cast Pass Without Trace?
How long does it last?
Let's see. I have information on it. It lasts an hour, but you have to all stay within 30 feet. So that means we have to clump up.
It's probably worth doing.
Yeah, I think it'd be worth doing, especially in here.
Just make sure to cast quietly, otherwise they'll see us.
Y'all hear that somebody was saying that, and it kind of echoes throughout the cavern. Actually, you have Helm and Copperhand languages, right? Let's see, how long does that last? Or not Helm.
that's
Not Helm.
Nice.
Not Helm, but the spell. How long does the spell last?
Hour.
10 minutes or an hour.
Probably up for it.
It depends if it's 10 minutes or an hour.
It's an hour. It says here on the spell.
So you heard, right before it falls off, you hear, "Yo, when this break, I'm getting kind of hungry. She's been." And then the spell wears off.
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't understand that.
Fair enough.
So we now have Pass Without Trace, or?
Well, yeah, so, Arcadia can cast it. She probably thinks that we should keep his spells. So, let me do that. What's second level spell? Okay, so she casts it very quietly.
They are.
And Mitchell will say, "So
Actually
we have
going.
decided to go into one of the pipes."
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
he goes into this pipe.
Hang on.
And Vengeance will follow. I'm gonna
Okay.
ride Vengeance, I think.
Okay. So, have you ever played the OG Super Mario Brothers? Going into the pipe? That's what it sounds. That's the sound you hear when you go into the pipe. Alright, so you're going into that pipe. Let me pull the thing up. This one. And move you here. Oh, God. So as y'all are going into this pipe, it's about 5 foot. So people can fit in here. All right. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Whoever played that just now. You come in here. The water is flowing. The water is flowing, and then as you're coming up, you get to the edge of who went first? Demetrius, right?
Yeah.
So you get to the end of this pipe, and like you feel some resistance. How do you can see kind of see some light, but you can't just like walk out. Like it's kind of like you can't really sequel. You kind of gotta bust your way out if you get what I'm saying.
I don't really get it. Like, I feel something in front of me that's blocking my way.
Correct. Like you feel like there's like a blockage, like, but you can see light. Like you just gotta.
I don't like this map, Engorgio. I don't like what you're implying here. I think these are toilets.
Oh no.
I will. Yeah. I'll
Push
see if
yourself
I
through.
can,
Come on, we're backed up.
Say if anyone even touches my ass, I'm gonna give him a kick. So.
And you hear from the
I'll
dragons
see
in
if
the
I can
back.
stick my head out.
You hear from the dragons. Let it get through. Push. And you hear. You kind of stick your. You don't stick your head fully out. You can put your eyes kind of like out, and you hear. You kind of hear some like bleating.
Oh, sorry, what do I hear?
Bleating.
Bleating?
Bleating, like from a goat. Meh.
Oh no.
I will push myself back into the water, and I will try to move to the side of the pipe, see if anyone can get past me. Someone that's maybe a bit smaller.
Katie will sneak by. She's gonna try to pop her head out. What does she see?
You're also able to kind of like get your eyes not fully out as you're kind of still in the water, and you hear you also hear bleeding, and you hear someone else. You don't do it in here. Don't do it.
So she can't get out of there?
Correct. You feel like like pressure. Like you kind of. I don't know. Like
It's like basically like a barrier.
Yeah,
like an invisible
like,
barrier.
Not even invisible. It's like you're trying to fit a medium-sized person through like a 1 foot hole.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what like that. That's kind of how I was trying to explain it better. It's like like a small hole. Like
so the pipe has narrowed to a point where none of us can fit through it, except maybe would Corbin or Gaia could probably go in there.
Yeah, or you could like it not without like busting out, if that makes sense.
What are our options for going back? Like, the stream is not hard enough that we can.
Otherwise, what we would have to break the hole like with a hammer? Like we'd have to break the.
Or just like push your way out, maybe.
I
so
thought about doing that, but I
impenetrable.
didn't want to make too much noise. I mean, I think it's like a toilet bowl type of thing.
Does this look like if I pushed my way through, I could push my way back in?
If you push your way, you think if you pushed your way out, that it would make the hole make a hole big enough that everyone could get out, except maybe the dragons without squeezing.
But that would also make a lot of noise.
Potentially.
Well, she has Pass Without Trace going on her. So, or is this something that she could send Corbin up? Is this something that Corbin could fit through without having to do all that?
Corbin's small, right?
There's also someone right outside there. Talking to what appears to be a goat or a goatling.
Gravik could take one person and teleport through.
You see that Amitris is, with limited success, trying to burrow his way back to the line to try and find some way back out to the pipe. But the dragons are probably in the way.
Well, then, Arcadia would. Are we underwater? No.
You're in the pipes.
I would just be really quiet because knowing that this echoes. I would say, do we want to take our chances with being kind of bottlenecked into this place? Do we want to go back and engage
Can we
those
talk?
beings?
And you hear, "Oh God!"
Yeah, Amitrus is really rushing out. He's actively trying to like push Vengeance and Aziz back, kicking them if he has to. He's trying to swim out.
Gravik's going to grab a hold of Ametrius and dimension door through the hole.
So when Gravik attempts to dimension door through the hole, he realizes that he cannot.
Oh.
Yeah, because you need to see
Can't
where
see
you're
the
going.
other side.
No, not that. He can see the other side. Like
Oh.
if you're like looking up through the air, like
Also,
But
Corbin,
there.
is that something Gravik would do?
He
Is that
can't,
something Gravik would do? That's something you would do. That's not something Gravik would do. Gravik knows that Amitrus will
Inspired
instantly
today.
kick his ass.
So is Gravik not able to cast spells, or just because he can't? Because he's underwater, or what?
Gravik is trying to cast a. As far as he knows, dimension door does not work.
You also need to see.
But he doesn't know why.
He does not know why. Like he can see where he's trying to go. He went to cast a spell. As far as he knows, he cast it successfully.
He'll try and cast a cantrip, see if it works.
What cantrip?
So does that mean his spell slot is used up then?
Yes.
No. Oh, he has
Yeah.
no spell slots?
He
is.
yeah, he cast the spell. Like he casted the spell,
But it didn't work.
but it did not work. What cantrip?
Prestidigitation.
On
I'll make it on Ametrius. I'll make the water around him appear warm.
it goes off.
Amitrus will throw a punch at Gravik.
So as you go to throw the punch, the water around you feels extremely warm.
Oh, he knocks Gravik down.
As Gravik gets punched in the mouth, because let's have PvP in a Praxis. Sure. Okay.
Exactly, Corbin. Can you not do that, please?
I just
And
checked
then,
in to see if I cast spells or not.
But the water does feel warm,
Amitrus continues to try and escape.
with very limited success. As the dragons are saying, "Come on, I can't breathe. I need to get out of here. I'm getting cramps. Let's go."
And Amitrus is like pushing his hooves against like Vengeance's chest, who is pushing into the seas. And he's like trying to kick them out and holding onto the side of the fire. He says, "Oh, get back, you dumb lizards. Do you have any idea what's going on up there?"
And she says, "I don't care. I want out.
Yes, exactly. Go back.
We're going this way.
It's stuck up there.
We're going this way." And they're pushing.
That's not gonna happen. It's too small. Besides, I think
Corbin's
someone is
gonna
about
try
to
and
take a
shove
shit on
Ametrius.
us.
Corbin's gonna try and shove Ametrius through the hole.
All right, give us do the
Amitrus
check.
will try to divine smite Corbin if he tries to grapple.
I'm not grappling. I'm shoving
Oh,
you.
push him. If you
Go.
make an attack against me, I will divine smite him.
Go for it.
Are you making an attack against me, Corbin? Because you see that he's drawing his axe.
Oh, I guess
it didn't
you-
work. I didn't see it.
I guess if you're drawing your axe, I won't.
And plus, Demetrius, like
he's
you
like-
don't, Demetrius, you personally, like, yeah, you as a player might know where you're at, but you as a character have no idea where you're at.
I mean, he stuck his head up there. He saw like a little pool of water, and now you said we heard someone squeezing. I still have 11 intelligence. We're in pipes.
And the dragons, can we get out of here, please? And they're
Yes,
like pushing
exactly.
you.
No, you can't go up there. It's too tight. It's too small.
Well, bust out.
Damn it, Arcadia's like, this is enough, and she's going to just push her way through because she can't go backwards, and then it's just better to get them all out.
All right, give me a strength or like athletics or whatever you want.
Right into Sidon taking a shit.
And you bust your way out, and yes, you busted your way out of a toilet.
Is there somebody over the toilet?
Not over the one you're in, but as you bust out, you hear a.
Okay, she's still gonna stealthily move.
And
Down to
you hear,
making a move.
"Yo, what the hell are you doing?" As water is going along the floor. And another voice says, "It wasn't me."
Oh, goatness, fuck me. So she's gonna make her way out of there so she can.
Make sure you
her
wash your
way out.
hands. Oh, go ahead.
But she's not getting out. She's not moving out of that stall right now. She's gonna see if people can kind of get in there without. Going
I
out.
mean, they seem to be Titan-sized stalls at least.
Ogre-sized.
If she hears
Gravik took
bleeding,
16
she's
points of damage from a punch.
yeah. He crit him.
He crit him.
That's for Gravik. It's like fifth of.
Thank you for that.
I'm
I'm
Follow.
sure Gravik wouldn't attack Demetrius back from that.
He probably would.
Maybe he should keep his hands off Demetrius and stop trying to cast spells on him.
And as you guys are sitting there talking and water is spilling onto the floor, you hear the deep booming voice. "Hey, who's that in there causing all that ruckus? You better clean this up. I'm not doing it."
Did we all get out of the toilet? Like, did we burst out?
It's up to you.
Arcadia's putting wax in her ears.
And as Demetrius, he's also like, he comes climbing out with the rest and he said, "For the record, I think this is a bad idea."
"Hello in there. Are you going to clean up that water? I'll bring them
He
up."
says, he will yell at whoever is yelling, saying that, "Can't you see that I've clogged the toilet? It's an emergency in there. I've got severe diarrhea."
Again?
Yes.
It's the third time this week.
It's that food that they keep making.
No, the chef's food is good. Don't let him hear you say that.
And then I will just
Yeah,
make
yeah,
a
yeah,
loud
yeah.
farting sound.
It was the food. It was the food.
And he's like making like farting sounds with his mouth. Oh God, I'm dying in here.
And he'll say, "Oh gosh, I'll go get them up for you." As water is still spilling out onto the floor. And that person opens the door and walks out and closes the door.
And then Demetrius will go to the stall door and open it and poke his head out.
Yeah. Hey, big fella in there. Can you do us a favor?
What?
A little bit of toilet paper, please.
And is there toilet paper anywhere that's not soaked?
Yes.
I will walk over to it and throw it over their stalls. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
I will put my finger over my mouth with the rest of the party and I will make a hand signal to go for the door.
All right, give me a con save.
Con save?
As you're walking past. Yeah, you keep your stomach in.
I will open this door and I'll
Alright.
stick my head out.
And when you open that door, the ogre is coming back with the mop bucket. And he says, "Hey, you're medium. Why are you up here?"
Actually,
supposed-
I'm a
you're-
large creature,
you're-
Demetrius says.
"You're supposed to be down on the other floors with the other medium creatures."
Actually, that's a mistake. I'm just standing in the corner square. I'm actually a large creature, like my fellow centaur.
And he kind of scratches his head. But,
Don't worry too much about it.
well, I have nothing to do anyways. Here's the mop. And he goes to push
Ow.
the mop over to you.
I'll take the mop and I'll say, if I were you, I'd go somewhere else for a while.
Well, I have nowhere else to go.
It's gonna stink.
I'm just a dumb two-eye cyclops, and I'm just a stupid bathroom attendant.
I will walk over to him, and I will enter an emotional moment with him, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Hey, why are you talking like that? You're not stupid and worthless. Come on, you have an important job.
Okay.
Just go and have a break. I'll handle it here. For what it's worth, I think you're a great guy."
Well, I'm just a dumb two-eye cyclops. But I thank you.
And I will begin mopping the floor, and I will see if he stays there or if he's leaving.
He will stay and watch to make sure you're doing it correctly.
And I will begin mopping over here, and I'll say, and I'll open the stall again, as if I'm mopping there, and I'll tell the rest of the party what I've seen, that there's a half ogre outside, but I think that we can probably get by him without a fight if we just trick him a little or give him some food or something. He doesn't seem very intelligent.
Okay.
How about you lure him in here and we can sack him and shove him down the pipe?
He's a pretty big guy. I don't think you're gonna have an easy time doing that.
Is there more mediums in there with you?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
And I'll say, hold on. I think we can just walk past him, and I'll say, just pretend that I'm scolding you for being a medium creature.
Hey, big fella. You got anything to drink? It's gonna be a long day in here, I can already tell.
Wait, who's that?
Alright. Yeah.
Wait, who's that? Who's?
The person in the other stall that asked Demetrius for toilet paper earlier.
I thought that was like bleating.
Oh, he's talking, but he's talking and bleeding. He was bleeding because yeah, painful.
Well, Demetrius is going to leave the mop bucket here, and he's just going to walk out. And he'll say, "Mopping's done."
Thank you. What are you doing today?
I'm just looking for the rest of the centaur. Where are they again?
The rest of the centaurs, they're on level 3.
Alright. Then, where's the big boss?
The big boss?
You know, the old man.
And
He
looks at
will
you.
side on himself, and he'll look,
I don't know where he is at. I'm just a stupid bathroom attendant. I don't get to see him.
I'll say, do you guys have a prison in here? I mean, I missed the introduction.
And he looks at you quizzically and, well, yeah, we have a prison. That's on level 1.
Level 1, right. And
Yes.
where would the stairs be, and or the elevator?
Well, the elevator's that way, and he points that way. And the stairs are that way. You should know this.
What do you mean?
Well, how did you get up here?
Naturally, I used my hooves.
Well, then you know where the stairs are, silly.
Exactly, Demetrius says. And he will begin walking off towards the stairs.
Okay.
And he will wait by the stairs for the others.
And you come up to 2 closed doors.
Which one did he point at as the stairs?
He didn't. He just pointed south.
Okay, he will open the south door.
So before you do that, I'll point out that this room to describe these doors and stuff. This is all basically built for Titan size, so everything, like the ceilings here, are about 80 foot high. The doors on average are 20 to 30 feet wide and 35 to 50 feet tall. You will not be able to open the door by yourself. In order to open the door by yourself, you need to be huge or larger. Huge or larger to open the door by yourself.
All right. Well, Demetrius is just gonna wait to see what the rest of the party does.
Dad, it smells like shit in here.
Shh. Does it sound like the goatlings or those other creatures are leaving?
Not that you can tell.
Kitty's gonna wait. It's like she wants less people in there to have to engage.
Well, you do remember that Demetrius told you that you can probably just walk out.
Yeah.
She is not confident in her speaking abilities as Demetrius is. But she said we can try to go out. She hasn't put the wax in her ears. She just has them at the ready because she wanted to hear what the whole conversation was.
Where did you get wax?
She has a candle that she's been traveling with for a long time. So.
And as he says, ugh! Can we please go? It stinks. It smells like Gravik's bedroom.
Oh fuck me, Arcadia. Just like when she broke through the toilet, she's like, "It's ridiculous. I'm just sitting around and wait all day." So she is very careful to slowly peek out of the door. What does she see?
She sees that half ogre kind of leaning up against the wall, looking bored.
She turns to the others and this. We should probably all come out at once, do you think? Corbin, Nico? We can't stay in here forever, and Demetrius is out there by himself.
Yeah, I think we should all just walk out.
Alright. So she's gonna walk out. She opens the door.
And he looks at you, that ogre looks at you. Hey! You're not supposed to be up here. You're a medium creature. Medium creatures are supposed to be downstairs.
Oh. And she says, I took a wrong turn.
And you're a girl? This is the guy's bathroom. No girls allowed.
Oh, I don't remember much. I drank a lot last night, she says, and she says, I'm sorry, I'll just go to wherever I need to go. And she quietly just kind of walks around him.
Okay. He says, okay.
And she goes out.
Just a dumb bathroom attendant
anyways. And she goes, what did he say?
I'm just a dumb bathroom attendant anyways.
And she goes, oh, we were all drinking, so my friends and I were gonna, we gotta get back home, so come on, medium creatures, we're in the wrong bathroom. And she walks out.
Go walks out. What a night. Woof.
Whoa. There's a lot of you in that bathroom. What are you doing in there? Are you doing that?
We were rolling dice.
Are you doing the nose candy again?
No, just rolling some dice. We weren't doing snooters. And here, and he drops a gold piece in his dish.
And he looks at you.
Good job.
He looks down at you like he's about to burst into tears. Thank you so much. Here,
You're
take
doing a good job.
here, take this, and he gives you, like, you know, if you ever been into like one of the bathrooms back in the day, he gives you like a bunch of candy.
I was gonna say, he gives him a mint.
I need a mint. Oh, thank you. My breath is rancid.
Yes, and they smell.
Pickled herring last night.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's delicious.
Well, your friend is over there. I will get to cleaning the bathrooms again.
What took you guys so long? You were having
what
a
about the
party in
dragons?
there?
And the vengeance would follow also.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when she comes out, oh my God, it's a dragon. You're not supposed to be down here. You're supposed to be up there getting ready for the battle.
Yes, but nerves.
Are you doing snooters also? But alright. If you all get out, he will close the door and get to clean in the bathroom. As you hear another loud,
And Demetrius will say, I started to think you guys like the smell in there or something.
I think he's gonna ask Gravik to cast prestidigitation on her, for all of them, actually, if you wouldn't mind.
He will do that for everybody except Demetrius.
That's not normal.
And he says, if you punch me again, I will hurt you.
You and what army?
He bares his fangs.
Know what yourself, wizard. Do what you want, but don't expect me to heal you then either.
Well, you could do that right now if you wanted to apologize.
I have nothing to
Hurt quite
apologize
badly.
for. Well, you shouldn't put your hands on me then.
Just trying to.
He didn't. He
Cool.
passed. He didn't put his hands on him. He just made the water around him warm. Is that
No,
true? Or did
he
you touch
grabbed
him?
Demetrius. He grabbed Demetrius.
He did?
That's not when you punched me. You
That's
punched
not
me
when you
when I
punched
made the water warmer on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Thought it
no.
was
Yeah,
pee.
you punched him. You punched him. He didn't touch you.
Hold on, it went like this. He grabbed him to try to teleport him. Demetrius was like, leave me alone. Then he kept casting spells, and then, yeah, you guess what?
He cast
Depends on him.
a teleport. It didn't work. He let you go. Then he used prestidigitation to let the warm the water up.
Yeah, so
Should
he
have
wasn't
heeded the
touching you
first
any
warning.
further.
Should have heeded the first warning.
It's okay.
You gonna heal him
So
or
I-
not?
No.
So I guess the teleport spell didn't work.
I think
Perhaps.
he will try to bite Demetrius.
Gravik's going to bite him.
Really?
I don't think
I
Gravik
don't
would
think that's a
bite
good
him.
idea.
I don't think Gravik would bite him. Gravik's weird, but he's not that weird.
I mean, Demetrius and Gravik fought before, and Gravik went down easily. I don't think you would do that, especially knowing how violent Demetrius is.
And so as you're kind of stepping out here properly, you hear it's actually quite loud. You hear like ding ding ding, bum bum ding, bum bum ding, kind of like you're in a forge almost.
Oh, Nico's ears prick up.
Yeah, it's like it's actually quite loud in this area.
I will say that the prison where supposedly Hergron is at level 1. I think we should check out the prison first, because we might also find potential allies there. And one of these two doors goes to the stairway.
And the one to the south, is that what he told you goes to the stairway?
He pointed in this general direction, so it could be
Oh.
either door. But I think Aziz and Vengeance will have to fly up there by the handle to get it open.
Well, Arcadia, it's really loud. She's just gonna listen at both doors just for the hell of it, even though she's not sure she could hear anything.
All right, give me a perception.
That's for the south door.
No, she doesn't hear anything.
And that's for the east door.
She doesn't hear anything, and I will point this out as you go back and rewatch the stream. You rolled a 20 plus your 12, so total you got a 32. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Because that's how that's how damn loud it is in here.
Okay, just checking.
And what about underneath? Is there like room underneath the door, or is it like
There is
as
not.
rigid as it gets?
Yeah,
I will ask Vengeance and Aziz to open the south door.
Alright, let me see if they're able to. Let's see here. Vengeance, actually, she can actually open it by herself, I think. Double checking that.
Aziz refuses to do it until someone heals Gravik.
So Vengeance will say, I can, she'll push up against it, and she says, I have the strength, I just need a little extra help.
I will push myself against the door to help her.
Vengeance will refuse to help until Demetrius helps Gravik.
Would she, though?
I'm pretty sure Aziz and Demetrius
Aziz
have a
asked
better
her
bond than
to.
Aziz and Gravik.
Vengeance is sticking up for Aziz.
Well, isn't Aziz... Aziz was just pissed at him, like, earlier in the day because of the
And
food.
Demetrius was the one that went in and what?
Aziz is
should
still
then,
Gravik's dragon. He wouldn't like him getting hurt.
Alright, can someone just heal Gravik so we can continue, like...
Jesus, Corbin.
What?
Don't attack someone and
Nico
then
walks
whine
over
about
to
it.
Gravik.
Hey, you want to be a bitch and hit him? He's going to be a bitch and get healed. I think Gravik would do that.
Just do it on your own character next time you want a PvP.
Alright,
I
so...
didn't PvP.
So we open the door. The door opens up. Hang on here. Again.
That's a little bit.
Again. Automatons. Automatons. And then we have this one, 26 and 62. Give me 2 seconds. I need, where is my assets? There it is. 62. Alright. So opening up this door, this room is a casting workshop of some kind. You see an oversized mold of a bowl hanging from the ceiling and onto the table here, glowing red from the liquid metal inside. There are 6-armed Gigans and winged insect men working side by side, assembling various parts into massive bronze bowls. You see 2 bowls stand along one wall. But the thing is, with these winged creatures, they look like this.
Ooh, they look like
Do we
giant
recognize
Gaias.
those as mermaids?
They look like giant Gaias, right? Like adult Gaias or something?
Like adult, like built the F up Gaias.
Built different.
Can we shut the doors? Can we shut the doors? Arcadia's like motion to vengeance, but like, can you shut the door quietly? That's a lot of crazy.
And well, another thing that y'all see is those automatons that you fought just a few days ago. They're being built on this table down here, so it's kind of like a steampunk workshop. And one of the creatures looks over, and you all hear in your heads, "You're not supposed to be in here. Where are you supposed to be?"
And Arcadia quickly says, with the medium creatures, sorry. And then she does a quick survey, battle survey of counting how many people and things are there. And then she says, we'll be going. And then she ask the dragons to shut the door.
Vengeance looks at Demetrius. Can we push it? Will you help?
Demetrius will help him, and he will tell the guy again, I'm actually on my way to level 3 with my fellow centaurs. And closes the door with vengeance, I assume.
And the guy looks at you and just like gives you a brief once over and just shrugs and goes back to work.
And then I'll move towards the east door and ask vengeance to open this as well.
Alright, give me 2 seconds.
Arcadia will
here.
ask quite quietly to go, Gaia, have you ever... Is that what you guys look like when you get older?
And it will respond, we have never seen those before. That is odd.
And Demetrius will say, you should inform your queen about the existence of those creatures.
I will. And I feel, we feel there's something different about this place.
I don't think we can teleport in and out. I think we're in some kind of...
Yeah, I think it's got
shielded
like
place.
out of character. I think it's got like a dimension anchor or something active. But in character, Demetrius wouldn't know that.
Gravik would be
Out
suspicious.
of character, Faith doesn't know that.
So opening up this door, you see this barracks seems normal except for like the size of everything. There's like 4 or 5 bunk beds here, are exactly like you find in army barracks anywhere, except much bigger. In front of every pair of beds is a massive chest, and along one wall are some normal-sized beds which appear childlike in contrast to the others. And you see a couple Cyclops, and one of them that's sitting at the table, hey! Handsome, what are you guys doing in here? And I like this artwork, so...
And
Wow.
Demetrius, he will give her his best smile. And he has 18 charisma. He will say, I was just on my way to level 3 with my fellow centaurs, and they were on their way to their own levels. Sorry for interrupting. I thought this is where the stairs was.
And she says, "Oh, but come in. Like, what brings you up here? We haven't seen mediums up here in quite a while. And whew,
And
y'all looking something fierce."
I say, I'm flattered, my lady. Normally, I would naturally indulge you, but my supervisor or my boss is going to whip me if I don't get there fast. Would you happen to know where the stairs are?
The stairs, they're and she kind of thinks. She says, "Well, if you go through the forge room and make a right, they're in there. But I don't think all of you are going to be able to climb down those stairs. You're kind of small to be climbing them stairs. Your best bet is probably the elevator. But what do I know?"
No, you know a lot. Clearly, you are clearly as intelligent as you are beautiful. Could you perhaps point me in the way of the elevator?
"Oh, thanks, love." And she says, "Well, if you go back down that hall, past the kitchen, all the way down at the end, that's where the elevator is."
Thank you. After my shift, I'll be sure to come back, and we can discuss it in a bit more detail.
And the other Cyclops says, "Yes, you and your bearded friend."
And you will glance over at Nicodemus, and he
Nico's
will nod and
blushing. Oh,
begin
still likes
closing the
me.
door. Lucky dwarf.
Then she laughs at the struggle, and she comes over and she will close it.
So yeah, I guess he would begin heading down the hall, following her instructions.
And when you come back down, that door opens, and they'll go, "Hey, you're back. Where are you going now?"
We're going to the elevator.
"Oh, okay. Well, if you go into the kitchen before And you want to sneak me a sweet roll, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
If we come by there, I'll bring some back.
Okay, well, it's the next door on the right, or the next door on the left.
And Demetrius will wait for the rest of the party and begin moving down the hallway.
That's it this way?
Yeah. And you hear Gaia saying, I feel a pull, like. And when you come up to this, as you're coming to the store, Nico, some of the best smells you've ever smelled in your entire life, like, just hit you.
Arcadia would ask Ed, what is it mean by a pull? Is it compelled to go in a particular direction?
Oh, this is the kitchen, all right.
Then the elevator should just be over there.
And Aziz's stomach audibly rumbles.
Let's not go in there. We might get recognized at any point. Let's avoid any unnecessary encounters.
And it smells amazing. And Arcadia, Gaia replies, I just feel like I feel like we're getting pulled in two directions.
Which directions?
We don't know how to explain it. And Aziz stops at the door. I'm hungry. Exactly,
yes, but,
the best food ever.
You had your goats on the ship. Now it's time we continue on. This is too dangerous.
But and since some of you are standing by the door, you hear it's bloody raw coming from behind the door. You muppet, fix it up now. Also coming from behind the door.
Arcadia kind of beckons for the dragons to keep on going.
Okay.
So, what did the Cyclops say again? Beyond the kitchen, and then on the left or the right? Oh, it's only right.
And you come to a massive door, and you see it all goes all the way down south. And I think I have a picture where you see south too. Maybe.
This place is enormous. This is just after one of those pipes.
Yeah, although we don't know if those pipes all lead to different toilets on the same floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm thinking this might be a multi-day dungeon, you know, like in the old Dungeons and Dragons books.
Oh, well, sure.
Endless levels, camping inside the dungeon.
So, Demetrius, at the end of this hallway down there, you see a statue. It's about 40 40 to 50 foot tall. Of this.
Oh yeah, that's the old man. Looks badass. Has he always had those multiple arms?
Not that when you have encountered him, he has not.
Great.
This door, does it have like a little ding above it with like what an elevator has, like a floor indicator?
It does not.
Okay, then Amitrius, you will continue down this pathway.
Alright. As you come... right there, actually. Hang on. We'll put you there. You see... kind of see that where my arrow is?
Yeah.
You see sitting on a bench. Like, that's a bench. You see sitting there... Let's see if I can... find the booker. And I think you have fought one of these before, or seen one at least. Creature that looks like that.
I don't know. I think we have. Yeah, maybe very early game.
Is
Well-
Or it could have been
Arcadia
a
not
start
close
campaign.
enough to see it?
She is not.
She's trying to stay closer to Demetrius because
Yeah.
he only benefits from her pass without trace. Unless
Yeah,
she's within
Amitrius
30
would
feet.
not rush ahead. He would wait for Arcadia to walk together with.
And at this point, oops, let me move the voice. At this point, you feel. I feel her as you feel something brush past you, Arcadia.
Do I see anything with my
and
blind
Gaia says, feel who?
And
She tries
Beatrice,
to grab. She tries to grab if it sounds like Gaia's trying to rush ahead.
and Demetrius, you see on your left-hand side, Gaia, and it looks like it's still invisible and rushing past you.
Can I make a grapple check?
Sure.
And I'm guessing Arcadia just wasn't able to grab it.
Correct.
Do I get a multi-attack, grapple attack, or just an attack of opportunity?
Just an opportunity. Which I don't,
Nice job.
That should be fine. Yeah. So you get her, and it's like let me go, let me go, let me go. I need to see. It's. Let us go.
And Amitrius will try to put his hand over Gaia's mouth and say, "Shh, calm down. We are intruders here. I understand you want to go, but you need to. You can't just run off."
But
And he will call Arcadia over.
there's Queen.
Another queen. And must you obey her?
I need to see her. We need. I feel. We are confused.
Is this your queen or another queen?
We are not sure. We have never seen this queen before. We have never sensed this queen before.
Amitrius will look over at Arcadia and say, "Could it be that another queen is trying to gain control of him?"
Possibly. But if this is another mirror mechanism, the queen, who knows what it knows?
If she can read his mind, then she will know everything about it.
I don't know. And she says, Gaia, where's this other queen? And down south, is that the big statue that we just saw with the 6 arms?
Yes, and you are able to see that creature there sitting on the bench.
I'm not seeing anything.
Can you not see that?
Oh, that creature.
Mhm.
Oh! Damn it. We ran into that thing. I think on the walk to Astoria or something?
And I think you went around it.
Yeah. I think we walked around it.
I will ask the rest of the party that we need a solution for Gaia right now, and he's open to suggestions.
to break out of your grapple. It's probably comical too. Like you're just sitting here holding it, and like, damn.
Yeah, you have to get control of yourself. We will see the queen soon enough.
We have to see it now.
Does Gravit maybe have some kind of spell that can like non-detection or stuff? Can you check, Corbin?
What's it?
Doesn't look like it.
Well, it's invisible. That's something, but
But if this queen takes control of him and seems to confuse him, then she will have learned everything he has, including some of our abilities.
right.
Damn. It keeps trying to break a grapple and it keeps failing.
Yeah, it's like I think Gaia was like pretty skinny, right? Like
It's
thin worker type.
It's barely losing, that's what I'm going to say. But yes, it's a thin creature.
I'll say, Corbin, can you help?
I'll grab a hold of him.
I will hold out my hands where he is so that he knows.
Let us go! So what do we want to do?
I'm guessing
Well,
Gravit
I
doesn't
can
have like a sleep spell or anything.
I don't think he's that kind of wizard.
The only thing I got is a Sanctum, and it takes 10 minutes to cast. And it's
Yeah.
pretty high level, too.
Well, Gaia's gonna escape any moment.
Why don't you punch it?
No! Don't punch us. Let us
You
go!
just show a little patience.
Let us go!
And,
You take care of those creatures and I'll go talk to the queen.
what do you mean take care of?
Well, you're a bloodthirsty centaur. Take care of it.
I'm not gonna take care of anything. And is the rest helping Amitrius here with this grappling business or whatever?
I'm
Corbin
just
is
gonna
holding.
let go.
You and Corbin are holding on to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do we want to do? I mean, one option is to knock Gaia out. The other is to just let him go. I mean, he's invisible.
He's gonna go
Well, we
talk
can't-
to the queen.
We can't
That
continue
queen could
holding it.
probably see him.
Katie, I
Maybe we should
kind
all
of.
go talk to the queen.
Yes,
So-
yes, we can all go talk to the queen.
Considering that the other mermaids are actually working for Sidon, I think it's safe to assume that this queen, this alternate queen, is in league with Sidon. And he plans to conquer the planet, so maybe she does as well. Or maybe she's a prisoner.
We don't know. That's well. Okay. Does that thing see us? That blemish?
If it does, it hasn't moved.
Perhaps we should advance slowly.
You're not invisible, right?
No, but I mean, we don't want to. You know.
I mean,
I don't
I can
wanna,
walk
like-
up there as a centaur probably most easily. I will push Gaia into Corbin's grappling hands. And if I have the idea that he has a good grip on her, or it, sorry, I will let go. and then I will head down south and walk towards this door here and see if it looks like an elevator.
So it looks like a door, and when you get closer to the door, those two stand up and say, "You need to leave. This room is off limits."
I will turn towards the two creatures and say, naturally, I'm actually looking for the elevator. Where would that be?
Not here.
Well, where would it be?
Not here.
You're
And-
not very helpful, are you?
And this one stands up and, like, not looking happy. "You need to leave, please."
All right. I will walk back out of their sight, and I will be a bit close to the wall, and I will whisper, and I'll say, I will relay what just happened, and I will say, you know what? I think we can let Gaia go. I mean, he can't open that door anyway, right? If we can do it.
Well, then Arcadia says he'll just probably dimension door to the other side.
Well, he has to see where he's going, and he can see through a door.
That's true.
Plus, apparently,
But
you
then-
can't cast Dimension Door in here.
Oh, right, you're right. And they'll probably just stay here then. Because we won't be able to see, you'll be able to see them
You
if they're
probably
close
get
enough.
in, though. I don't know. Either we fight these guards, or...
Yeah, you know what? I think we should fight these guards and check what's there.
I mean, I'll ask Gaia if he will help us defeat the guards so we can talk to the queen.
I thought they said the
I mean, it shouldn't
elevator
really
was-
matter.
I thought they said the elevator was in through the kitchens.
Yeah.
Well, I smelled the kitchen up around the corner. What are we
Let's
doing
see.
down here?
There's
I thought it was
something
around
strange
here
going on
that the
there.
elevator was, but Gaia is trying to go here. Gaia is claiming that the queen is down there behind that door. And I think we should check it out. I mean, if we can take out an evil queen here, that will be a great help.
The queen is not evil, you foolish centaur.
Gaia says that. I'll say,
Yes, absolutely.
What's with the attitude, my little bug friend? What's going on with you?
And since you can see her, it gives you like a deadpan stare, like, "Oh, I don't know, you just grappled me."
Yeah, because you're trying to run away and getting the party in danger. Remember, we only invited you because we thought we could trust you to behave in our interests.
I never said you couldn't trust me. I just want to speak to the queen.
All right, but if we let you go, are you going to run away, or are you going to help us the guard and get to the queen? Because you're not getting through that door without us.
And it
So
just
what's it gonna be?
it just crosses its arms over its chest.
Why do I have to babysit these people? First the crew, and now this creature. What's it gonna be? Are you gonna help us, or?
I will talk to the queen.
Well, let's get it to talk to the queen.
All right, let go of it then.
I will let it go.
Okay. And it runs out
Expect my help.
of your sight, Demetrius.
Does it go through the door, or does it go?
It goes south, right?
It does go south, and you lose sight of it. But
Arcadia's gonna kind of walk slightly over here to see if she can see it. Does it open a door?
the door does not open. Yeah, this door does not open.
But when I was
Is
down
there-
there, I didn't see another door, right?
Correct. Like all you saw
Oh, there's
all you saw at the end of the hallway was the statue, and then the two creatures, and then this door here, and that was it.
Oh, interestingly enough, but it runs towards the creatures, not the door.
No,
But
it ran
Arcadia would not-
it ran south towards the door. Well, it ran south, and then once it passed Demetrius's 10 foot, then it just
Right, we
disappeared.
can't see where it went.
Can we
And
do?
Arcadia's-
Can Arcadia maybe listen for its footsteps when it runs out of Amitria's sight?
Keep in mind that she just rolled a 20 to listen at a door
okay.
and couldn't hear shit. That's how, that's how loud it is in here.
She says maybe we should just wait here a few, 10 minutes and see if it comes back with a message. Otherwise, we should just go. I mean, I don't want to leave it here, but we can't stay here forever either.
Yeah, and to be fair, behaving that strangely, I don't really trust it. These creatures are like, they're like bees, right? They're a slave to their queens.
I've been cultivating some independent thought with this one.
Well, if the bug is gone, can we go to the kitchens now, please? I'm hungry.
Well, the elevator clearly isn't here. I personally think we should kill these guards and check what's behind that door. It seems important. And it's so loud here, the others won't even hear us.
How we make Gaia happy? She asked us to take care of him.
That is true.
Maybe there's some secret behind that door that could help us in our quest or something like that.
Let's get to it.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yep.
Aye.
Okay.
Right. Then I will say that I think we should open with a ranged attack, so that we get an extra attack, like from stealth. Is everyone okay with that? And then we should take out the javelin. And he will go to the corner here and wait. And then when the others are prepared to attack, he will throw his javelin.
So we're just going to throw a javelin and then get into it?
Where are the dragons?
I think can we all ready in action?
Bro.
If Amitrius throws a javelin, then Arcadia shoots, then Gravik, then Corbin.
Fine with me.
Is that possible in Gorgio?
I mean, there's no surprise rounds, right? That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's no surprise rounds in 5e.
Just jump out and heave ho.
Yeah, I'm looking really quick. What kind of victim determines creature surprise? Here, let's do this. Put both of them low. Alright, you can do 2 attacks. So you're whichever 2 of you want to attack.
I guess I think it should be Arcadia.
So 2 attacks meaning like a
damage.
full round thing or just one shot?
1 shot per 2
Can we give
people.
both to her?
No.
Two.
Gravik can cast a spell.
Yeah. Gravik and Arcadia seem the best choices.
Okay. Go ahead.
So she's going to murmur a little something and cast Hunter's Mark before we even start this thing. So let me get that. Oh, I have to go out of my. Oh, I'm not in a. Right, that looks like. Let's see. Got that. Making sure everything's on there. Nope, God damn it, it came up with that. Hold on a second.
Now that I'm looking at this creature, I know you guys have not fought this. You've seen one. You've never fought one, though.
That doesn't sound promising.
Just now that I'm reading, specifics.
Crap, I think it's doing that stupid thing where it's not going to take the Hunter's Mark, even though I'm not in. I'm going to have to add an extra 6. So I'm just going to shoot once at it. Or do you want to have Gravik do the spell first? She's going to ask him.
It doesn't matter. Both go. Doesn't matter.
I'm ready whenever you are.
You're not gonna kill it off one attack. I'll just say that.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and nod, and then she's going to shoot with her. She has her crossbow out. And,
I think you need to put hunter mark on the blemish, right?
I did. It keeps on falling off. It's one of those things where I can't do it, so I'm gonna have to add a 6. Sometimes I can do it when I'm out of my turn, but it's weird. We're not even in combat, so I don't know why it's not doing it. But here we go.
That is mean.
Just gonna...
Plus, so as soon as it takes damage, it gains 2 points of strength and a +1 to hit and a damage on all attacks. It is
I'm gonna add another 6,
disgusting.
please, for this, for the Hunter's Mark.
Okay. That is
Max for both.
disgusting. Where's the 6? I didn't see a 6 roll.
Oh crap! I didn't take. I thought. Did you see that one? That was a 5. God damn it!
Yeah.
That was a 4. It's going down one by one.
Yeah, I don't even see you rolling it.
Yeah.
I went from 6 to 5 to 4.
There it goes. To a 2.
No!
No, wait, that was Demetrius.
That was Demetrius, though.
No, why
I was just
what am I
testing.
doing? So this is hysterical. And I went to 6, 5, 4. That was a 3. That's a 5. What the hell? I have it targeted. God damn it.
Just roll it. Just
Are you
roll
rolling it on
in
him?
the chat. Just roll in the chat.
I am. Now that was a 1.
Still not seeing it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything
That's
roll.
a 2. 2.
Nothing's rolling
Oh.
at all.
Nothing's roll. There's
There
one.
we
go.
There we go.
Oh, great. Now I have a 1. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one picked up.
Fuck me. God damn it.
I hear them go.
The dice.
Here
dice
you
are in
go.
charge.
Jesus.
Alright, and Gravik. Whatever Gravik is going to do.
Time for Gravik.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice. What was that?
Was that a fireball?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Is it? He's got a damage thing here for 86. Is that right?
For a fireball, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good.
No, lots of ones.
Wow.
19. Oh no, that's terrible.
Wow.
That's worse than my fireball I did the other day. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, with that, here, let's do this. And then let's take 10-minute break because I gotta pee.
Alright.
Alright.
Our stream. We'll be back in like 10 minutes, so if you go away, please come back and we'll see you shortly. I need to start a timer for 10 minutes, so 10:40. Hit that button and hit some music. Why is my music not working? How about this music? Does it go? Why isn't it? There we go. Okay, we'll be back. Bam, and I think we're back. Alright, so let's see some music. Acadia, you are first. Come on down.
Alright, well, she's continuing to attack this blemish, which seems to not take my hunter's mark. So she's going to actually see what happens when she throws a sharpshooter on it as well. Just to find out what the hell is it. Alright, so here she goes with her 3 attacks. Yes. Here's the extra 6 for the hunter's mark.
A plus 17? Jesus Christ. And people like, oh, you attack too much. Yeah.
Okay, you saw that, right? You saw the 6.
Yes,
the 6
yes.
came
Yeah,
up for you?
I saw the 4. I'm just going to add it up when you're done.
Great, okay, here she goes again. That one didn't come across, correct? That 6 did not?
No.
God damn it, what the fuck? Can you just roll a 6 for me, please? Thank you. One more time. And a 6, please. And then she passes the turn. And she's going to see if Nyx can shoot her pinions at it.
So I point out all that damage you just done. I don't want to hear no one ever whining and crying anymore that these guys get too many attacks.
I have never.
I know.
As Nick's turn, they hit us for 17 attacks.
You have never heard me do that. I have never complained.
I know. I'm just saying that in general.
That's very sus.
All right, pass turn.
Corbin.
Alright.
Did 100 fucking damage in one turn. In one fucking turn. I don't want to hear no one ever bitching about they doing too much fucking damage. Getting hit too much ever again. If one person could do 100 fucking damage in one attack.
Gonna run to here. And I'm gonna try to shove that guy prone. Oof. Should have been with advantage.
You didn't roll.
I didn't roll?
No.
Oh,
There
there
it goes. Yeah, okay. You shoved it prone.
Alright.
Not put prone on it.
Effects. Prone. Alright. And then I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna punch this guy. it.
Over here. This guy's prone, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Just will attack him.
Alright, you will half move, stand up. And now we got it down. Should be, yeah, okay. And this should be 2 seconds here. 2 seconds. Should be a 4 now, and a plus 2 and
So,
2.
so 28 has arrows in it, and Corbin is currently grappling it, but Demetrius is attacking the other Dilemmas, yes?
I knocked him prone, and I'm not grappling this guy yet. I just punched him.
Oh. Oof, what the hell is that?
Gain resistance
yeah, he's resistant to something. Demetrius is resistant to something.
Nice.
Absorb.
Oh, it's
absorbed.
because of his
Yeah.
temporary hit points from the form of bread.
Yeah, and then he's going to look at Corbin and give him a wink, and as he straight picks Demetrius up and body slams him into the ground. No save. Just goes through it. Nico.
Run out there. He's gonna cast.
Arcadia will just yell out, "Remember Storm Giant!" That's all she says.
He's gonna cast Moonbeam on this guy.
Yeah, but I was going to
Nice.
say that for...
That's grappling Demetrius.
Yeah, she's just reminding you.
And that'll go off, I guess, on his turn.
I believe so. Yeah, when it starts his turn there.
Yeah. So, I'll wait, let me see. 2. He's gonna cast it at a level 3.
Nice.
And that'll be his turn.
Aziz.
I can't move him, right? He would
This-
come around.
That's 45 right there. Wait, he only has 40, so that's 40.
He can
right?
move to there.
He can move
Wait, the big dragons only have 40?
They only have 40. It's moving, like unless he's flying.
What's
Can
the
he,
flight
can he
speed?
fly down the
Yeah,
hallway?
yeah. The ceilings are 80 feet up.
Yeah, so he can fly.
All right, that's 40.
40 to there. Put him right between the two guys. And he will try to breathe on the one by Corbin. I assume he won't hit Corbin by doing that.
Nope, it's a line.
Oh.
Fails. Not bad.
Yeah. Not a single one.
Much better than Gravik's Fireball.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, Dad.
Anything else from Aziz?
Does he have another attack, or he doesn't have any other attacks, right?
No, he just that's this fire.
Yeah,
His multi,
okay.
the multi is only if he doesn't breathe.
Yeah. So, nope, that's it.
All right.
Wow.
Vengeance.
Vengeance will fly down. Next to Corbin. On the other side, yeah. And also breathe cold. Only half. Alright. That thing's got a lot of freaking hit points.
Gravik. Well, considering you did 100 and plus damage from Arcadia in one attack, yes, it has a lot of hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Gravik.
How bad is that thing looking?
It's bleeding.
It's bleeding. Trying to look through his spells here. Hold on a second. He will cast. Then I gotta get on Gravik here. Sure, I got it. It's an attack. Alright, he's gonna cast Scorching Ray on that one.
Scorching Ray. I don't think he has it prepared.
It's on his sheet.
Wait, do wizards have to have things prepared? I thought they just only had
Yeah.
spells
No.
or not.
If you go to combat, yeah, he doesn't have it prepared.
Oh, okay. I wasn't on combat.
Yeah, the one that, like, if at standard, like the one that has the finger or whatever next to it, that's what he has prepared.
Okay.
I thought druids were
Is
the
this
one that
something
just had
new?
spells.
Is this something new? Because wizards.
No,
only-
wizards always have to
Wizards
prepare.
always prepare spells.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot.
Because they'll have like a million spells, but can only use a certain amount at a time.
That's right. They don't have access to all of their spells like druids, but they still have to have them prepared. I remember this now.
guess he'll just cast Firebolt at him then.
Alright.
Not lightning bolt.
I'm afraid it'll bounce off. It was missed, so it doesn't matter. And he's gonna step back against the wall.
Alright, this boy. Wait a second, I should have looked at this earlier, but I was thinking of something else. 2 seconds. He's 10 foot. And okay. So we'll do 1 and 2 Aziz, 3, 4 Corbin, 5 and 6 Vengeance. Vengeance. He will come and we'll try and punch her or grab her. 1, 2. Grappling and restraining her, and then he is going to throw her against the wall.
Jeez.
And that's gonna make Corbin mad.
Yeah. And then he spits blood like all over Corbin, so now Corbin's drenched in his blood. as it walks right there. There, so it's in the square. Acadia.
Right, she's going to go again. At this guy.
I'm next to her now.
Here's the 6. Here's number 2. Oh, wait a second. Corbin's on him, so he's just going to do a sneak attack on this guy, too.
And killing it.
Now.
Hooray.
Right. She can't see the other one, so she's going to move here a little bit until she can see it, and then use her bonus action to... Is it on the ground? This is the one that's prone?
No, not anymore.
It's stood up.
Okay, so she is going to use her bonus action to just transfer the Hunter's Mark onto it and then pass her turn. So then Nyx is going to go for it. Thank you. It didn't, this doesn't seem to matter in this round. Is it possible for you to adjust Nyx's whatever stats to be piercing, comma, magic? Because all of her attacks are magic now. Thanks.
Oh.
And she passes her turn.
Corbin's turn. Alright. Corbin's gonna run over here. And I'm going to use my bonus action to grow large. And I will attempt to shove it prone.
Alright, put prone on it.
attempt to grapple it.
What check is a strength, right?
Athletics.
Which is strength, right?
Yeah.
You do not.
Alright. It's prone. This guy's pretty beefy. You know what? I'm gonna action surge. And I'm going to grapple it again. That time I got it. And then second, when you action surge, do you get the two attacks that you normally get, or do you just get the one?
Just a full again.
Full attack again? Alright, then I would punch it.
That's the secret behind fighters getting like 12 attacks at max level.
Alright, it's my turn.
I want to use my action to break free from the restraint,
Okay.
and I will use my inspiration on that.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Should be able to hit the break grapple. Generic actions all the way at the bottom. Second row, first one. You do not.
Damn it.
Oy.
He's rolling
It's the
green.
end of my turn.
Cool.
It's gonna take the moonbeam.
Yes, sir.
Finally.
Success.
Oof.
I think still half.
Partial?
Still half damage, though, right?
It still takes half damage. Oh, that's pretty good. That's something.
All right, so it's going, even though it's grappled and it can't stand up because Corbin's sitting on it. I'm assuming, right?
Yep. Holding it down with my pinky.
Yeah, it's going to still lift Demetrius up and slam him down 2 times.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Let's go, boys. Nico.
Alright, I'm concentrating on that moonbeam. Nope. Alright, there. Nico will move up. And he will move just a little bit closer. And give him the old Wolverine claws. Primal savagery. Oh, am I still? Oh, I'm not.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, for some reason, my when it went to my turn, my target went off. Should have checked. All right. Oh, that storm went. There we go. Excellent.
Nice.
That'll be Nico's turn.
Zeus.
Aziz will check to see if he recharges. He does not, so he will unleash his attacks on the prone creature.
Bite, claw. Bite. Vengeance.
Is Vengeance prone?
She is.
So she would stand up.
Okay.
And, it's just if she recharges, is not. She can't really get at it though.
She cannot.
Well, she could fly above it theoretically, right?
Theoretically. Theoretically, but then she also has the chance of getting into the moonbeam.
Oh, yeah, that's true. She's gonna go over to this down one and hit it again to make sure it's dead.
Okay. Sure.
That's what she does.
Okay.
Because it threw her too, so she's pissed at it.
Fair. Grab it. Ready for bed.
He is going to move over next to Vengeance, where you can see.
Would not be able to see the enemy from there.
Would not be able to see what?
The enemy from there.
Oh, well, can you see her at the corner then?
Yes.
You would stop when you could see it.
Yeah, you can see it from there.
Because Corbin's so big.
Yes.
I'm just reading something real quick. Oh, okay. He's going to target that guy and cast Frostbite. Did it fail?
Yeah.
So then I can put the effects on it. Wait, did I just put Speed Boot on it by mistake? I think I did.
You did. That's fine.
Sorry. Too many things open at the same time. Where's the effects on it? Maybe it automatically put the effects on it. I don't know.
It did not.
It should.
Fail to disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Yeah.
Next. Okay. The next weapon roll attack. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, not the slam thing, I guess, because it's not a weapon. But
Correct.
and as a bonus action, he is going to sing a bloody
what?
song. He's going to sing a bloody song to Demetrius and give him bardic inspiration.
Wait, what? What?
He's going to say, "Yo ho, Demetrius! Yo ho!
What? I don't.
Next time, don't punch me in the face."
This is sus.
I feel our close connection and our bond of friendship inspiring me.
Sus.
I know they were at each other's throats just minutes ago.
Mhm.
Oh, we're friends now.
Uh-huh.
Gravic's a little split personality right now. Maybe he's manic depressive.
Maybe it's because he hasn't had blood in a couple days.
Yeah, he's feeling
Let's
kinda
try.
weird.
Anything else from Gravic?
That's it. What do you want? I mean, he sang a song.
I feel like a new horse.
Alright. So, back to me. Just gonna do the same. Oi, sorry about that. I was distracted. That's right inclement. So it's sharpshooter sneak attack. Here we go.
Hit.
Here's the 6. That doesn't happen. Here it goes
4?
again.
A 4.
I don't know. Here we go. Number 2. Oop. Oh, because he's prone, right? Wait,
Yeah.
who should... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's
So she
cutting
misses
prone
on that
and I'm
one.
holding him down.
Correct.
Great. She's going to try another one. That's actually the first time she's missed, so we'll try one more time. Yeah. Whoa.
That's wrong. That's
No,
wrong.
it should take away 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should take away
That's
10
wrong.
and add this 6. It's because I didn't make that sharpshooter go away the first time when I missed. Okay, thank you. Passing the turn to Nyx, who's going to attack.
Oh, you. Shit.
Oof. Not about the miss. Alright. Corbin, get out of the way!
God damn it, that was all fucking sound. There it goes.
Oh, it's me. Alright, since I'm grappling him, he takes bludgeoning damage.
Maybe if you lift him
Before
up,
you do it.
he can slam me into the ground.
And then I'm going to punch him.
Well, it's not gonna fucking matter.
Ooh, double.
Wow,
20s.
double 20s.
Oh,
That'll
I
do
punched
it.
him to death. He can't slam you if I
Holy
punch him
shit.
to death. If I punch him.
Look at the damage of that punch, damn.
28. Yeah, not bad.
Just punch right through his
Yeah,
head
I'm a
like your
really
hand came out on the
solid
other
nut
side.
job.
You like
And-
homelandered him, man. You homelandered him.
And you're out of
Did him
combat.
like Black Noir.
And you're out of combat.
Eh,
Nico's gonna reach over to Demetrius. You look, well, you don't look too good.
I'm playing it safe next fight.
Come on. No. Bro, you have your food right here.
Yeah,
Now.
and
Here,
Nico
can we
puts
move it
both
up here?
pins on him, and
You put it up here for you?
there we go.
Is it
Now
better?
you look
see,
much better.
Demetrius closes his eyes and he's like bathed in golden light, and like several bruises on his body begin to fade, and you hear like his ribs cracking back into place.
And you see one of this one over here. You see its body get slammed into the door. Not
That is
for
fair play.
not from vengeance.
oh.
No?
Oh. Oh. Someone's really a lot stronger than they
Is
look.
Gaia around?
afraid.
I think it was Aziz, right? What?
Not
was
from
it
Aziz. Not from Aziz.
Oh shit. Gaia is that strong? Fuck.
Thanks, Gaia.
I will walk over from where I saw that the creature was being picked up from,
hmm
and see if I can see a spot Gaia.
You do.
Not giant. Oh, wait, how long is giant? Was that skill lesson?
And I'll say, there you are. You ready to meet your queen?
And she's standing right there. Yes.
All right. Can you work together with us?
Yes.
Remember, we trust you, and we've treated you with a lot of respect, so don't turn on us. And then Amicis would walk over to the door and ask Aziz and Vengeance for help.
And as you push on the door doesn't open. It doesn't even like budge.
Do I get the idea that this door is different than the others, or that it's just locked?
And as you start to look, you see, oh, I'm a dumb, and you see a big ass lock, like a big ass like bolt, like locked up around it.
Is it locked from this side?
Yes,
So
I
it's
think
like
it's
locked to keep something in
a padlock.
We check-
That's what
Check
you
these
see.
guards, see if they have a key.
Yeah, that's what Arcadia was gonna do. She's gonna check the guards' bodies anyway, just to see if they have anything interesting on them.
You do not find a key, and as you're looking, you see that they were actually in the nude.
Ew.
Yikes. Arcadia takes psychic damage.
She'd rather be back in the toilet.
Amitris says, Aziz, can you See if you can tear off that lock, that padlock.
And
Try.
he will put his mouth around the lock and try to pull it. And he says, meh, meh, meh. "Nope. I think somebody should probably use a lockpick."
How big is this lock?
It's about the size of your head.
Well, that only makes it easier to pick, right? But we'd have to have, like, I guess a weapon, maybe.
Maybe
Robin.
a ranger with thieves tools. I don't know.
Well, I was going to ask, is it high enough for her to reach? Is it too high for her to reach?
She can
lift you
stay.
up.
Exactly.
Well, she'll get on whatever dragon wants to take her.
Aziz is standing there, so get on Aziz.
And she says, with your permission.
And he will let you.
Okay, and she was this interesting. I don't think she's ever flown on a dragon before. So, okay. So is this, her thieves' tools are probably pretty small. Can she, like, figure out something with a dagger or something to fit into?
That's fine.
I'm going to use my inspiration since we're almost about. Of course, then you're going to walk in there and there's going to be something horrible, and then I'll be like, "Oh shit!"
Would I do that?
Yes,
Yes.
you would.
I know
And then,
In fact, you're known for it.
yeah,
Would I do that?
I'm going to use it anyway because it makes it all that more exciting when like, oh, I shouldn't have wasted that on that wisdom save. Now I'm stupid. Here we go.
Ooh, perfect. As you stick your dagger in there and you fumble around and you look like you dump boys and you just like click and it just falls to the ground.
I'll narrowly step aside so that my skull isn't crushed.
Mhm.
As the thing falls down.
Yes. And with you and Aziz, you open up the door and you see another door. And another padlock.
Amit just looks surprised and he says, I honestly expected a horrible monster to be behind this.
And you see another padlock.
Arcadia looks at Aziz.
And Aziz says, "Okay." And flying like on the other side, like above you, is the body of one of the creatures as it lands on the ground.
Can you leave that thing alone, please?
While she's there, Arcadia, is it still super loud in here?
Yes. It's a little bit quieter, but still loud.
For the hell of it, she's just going to listen. And then if she doesn't hear anything...
You know that this is a very pretty door.
Alright, here we go. Kick it.
And the lock clicks and falls, almost missing Demetrius again.
Can you give me a warning?
Do we open this door?
We'll push open it with Aziz.
Alright. 2 seconds.
And the horrible monster is gonna be behind this one.
Exactly.
Well, here, I'll
Yeah,
show you. I'll show you what it looks like.
I was like, by bypassing like the Titans and stuff, we went directly to level this, and now we're gonna face side on.
No, we didn't go up, so now we're gonna
We're
face
like in the middle
even
of it,
worse than
right?
Sidon. We're gonna face the Murky Queen.
Oh crap! Oh! Miramac. She looks strangely enough. If you look at her, she kind of reminds me of the Queen of the Borg.
Yes.
A Borg Queen, yeah.
Because they have all those chains around it and shit.
Yeah.
It is. It's
Less strangely attractive though.
It'd be kind of like this big, like you
No,
know.
but it's chained up, so see.
It is.
God. Is it chained up?
It is. That's what the chains are for.
Oh, okay.
What does Gaia have to say about his conversation with her?
Gaia runs
Hasn't
in.
yet.
Gaia runs in. Well, Demetrius would see this, and then the chains would start like moving back and forth. That's all y'all could really see.
Does he need help releasing it?
Well, Arcadia's gonna go and try to see if she can hear anything. Can she hear any conversation? Well, they probably are just talking telepathically.
Yeah, she does not hear any conversation.
Corbin would yell in, "Yeah, do you need help?"
Let me just say,
Yes.
hold on, Corbin. Let us gauge the intent of this queen, and perhaps we can get some sort of promise out of her that she won't harm us if we free her.
Yeah, will we be hurt if we release her?
And you hear a super like gruff voice saying, "No, I will not harm you."
Alright, then I will try to break the chains.
Are there locks on the chains?
The chains are kind of in her body.
Oh,
In her body?
Yeah.
Demetrius will say to the queen, we have come here to face Sidon. Who are you?
Demetrius Chainbreaker, I am the queen.
We have met another of your kind, and
False queen.
False.
Is she your enemy?
She is... I am who she wishes she could be. I
When
am...
look at her.
I am... the original, let's say.
first.
When we look at her, do we see that she's like bigger and more powerful and more ancient than the other queen?
Yes. Have you ever seen Alien vs. Predator?
Yes.
Like that queen at the end, that queen, like that's
Oh,
how
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like the size of her.
I'll look at Corbin to see if he's not going too fast, because Demetrius still wants
Yeah.
to talk to her.
Corbin's still trying to break the chain.
Arcadia comes and puts her hand on Corbin and says,
But Corbin, while you're give me a strength before, because you're trying to do it.
and the chains are in her body. That's not like, oh, you're just trying to break the chain, I think.
Wow, you're the first time you rolled bad.
It's not athletics.
Yeah, that's true.
Demetrius will ask the queen, what will you do when you are freed?
What will I do? I will give one of my Miramax as a companion to each of you in exchange for a clear path to freedom.
Yes, you go, Arcadia.
Well, Arcadia would kneel down and bow, as she would to a queen. And she says, Queen, if you're the original, did you try to take over the world years ago?
The sickness needed to be purged.
The sickness of what?
The land.
Were you trying to rid them of humans? Of anything other than Miramax?
Miramax will supersedes. There we go. Yeah, the will of Miramax will supersede the will of any other creature.
And you see that Demetrius changes his attitude entirely, and he looks at Corbin.
And you can see that since she's been locked up in here for who knows how many thousands of years, so she's probably a little mad, a little insane.
Demetrius will say, Nico, do you still have heat metal prepared?
I do not. No, not right now.
Arcadia looks for Gaia, and she calls for Gaia.
You're standing right next to her. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see one of the chains like continuously like being like pulled at.
And she says, Gaia, can we talk for a moment?
Speak.
And she moves them away from hearing from the Queen, although she's not sure that the Queen couldn't already hear him. But she says, I think the Queen has suffered for so long by being a captive, and I fear that she will want to take revenge and kill all of us. Well, maybe not you, but us. Although she says she won't hurt us, but I fear for the rest of the creatures on this world.
Can you blame her?
No, I cannot blame her.
Can I show you?
Show me? This is a Vulcan mind meld or something?
That's actually what she's kind of, sort of, yeah, actually.
I wouldn't do that before you go mad.
Could show me. I won't mind.
Well,
Corporate is
Arcadia
already.
Y'all wouldn't be in earshot of this anyways.
Arcadia would say, will it harm me?
Not if your mind is strong enough.
Oh, God.
No.
But Arcadia says, even if you show me what terrible things she has gone through, I can't. If we free her, she could kill most of the planet. And
then most of the planet will die.
And she says, Gaia, remember what I taught you? Why I've told you we've made these decisions. We are trying to save the planet from destruction from Sidon. We can't just substitute Sidon for the Queen. I think you need a Queen who is in her right mind, who can be a good leader, not one that's not of sound mind. Gaia, you said you're not bad. I know that she means a lot to you, but I overthrew a queen that was evil, who was leading my people astray. Against all odds, you said, and I told you not to give up hope, that good can overcome evil.
Then what do you propose to do? You can't just leave her here. That's cruel. And I will not partake in you murdering her.
What, do you have any ideas? Then tell me about your queen, the queen that's behind. Is she planning something terrible as well? Are we safe from her hearing something in...
What do you propose to do with this queen if you do not wish to free her?
I was gonna free her, but she says she might kill everybody.
And the queen says, I will not kill everybody.
She
Just
said,
most of them.
you must leave all our kinds alone.
I will have my
Richards will
revenge.
say, Arcadia, Gaia is not of sound mind right now. He's under the influence of this queen. We must free him from her mental grasp.
I don't think so, but
I'll
she
ask the
says
queen,
to
who
the
exactly?
queen, yes, yeah, who will you have your revenge against? Sidon?
Sidon,
She asks hopefully.
Lutheria,
You already got her.
Chalcia,
What?
Hexia, Kyra, Pythor.
They all rose against you?
I will have my revenge.
And Amicia looks at
Free me,
Arcadia and says,
mortal.
I think we're past the talking stage here.
Free me, mortal. And you see Gaia walk back up to it and says, you will kill Kyra? She says yes. And Gaia puts their head down and starts walking away and says, do what you must.
Alright, it's clobbering time.
Arcadia is going to back the fuck away.
Oh, Oh, hold on. I'm looking a bit sweaty as well.
Well, I
And,
mean,
we
just
might actually fight back.
Aziz says, "Can I? I can take care of it."
Can
Yeah.
she fight back? Like, is she
Totally
completely tied?
restrained.
She's totally restrained.
And
Okay,
let
so
Aziz
it
fire
would be like
person.
an execution.
There you
Arcadia
go.
would say, let's just make it fast.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I don't want to burn her alive. I think I should just.
And when you say that, when you say that, he lets out a fire breath.
Oof.
Oh, wow. Instant death. Smells
Is there
like
anything
chicken.
left to collect? I want some bug parts.
No, there's
I mean,
nothing
it probably
to
takes a while, right? Like,
Yeah,
Arcadia
she
goes-
will burn up, and there's nothing left to collect.
Arcadia calls for Gaia.
Gaia does not appear.
naturally, there's nothing left to collect. Thank you, Aziz. Asshole.
You want a carapace or something?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah?
I'll take some
Hey, a
ash.
trophy.
I'll take some of the ash.
Damn, that was close. That was close. I'm glad
Is
we.
there anything else in that room?
There is not.
And we almost released her. Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm glad that I took the time to talk to her. I took
Well-
the time to talk to Gaia.
At least she won't be helping Zidon anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I wonder what happened to the other mirrors.
How do you feel right now?
Wait, where is Gaia?
You do not see them.
Here?
You do not.
Gone. There is no Gaia anymore.
Interesting. I thought for sure when Gaia said, "Oh, you'd kill Kyra," then she'd be happy.
Yeah,
'cause Kyra's trying
exactly.
to kill
Maybe that's where
Zidon.
Gaia went to do.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Well.
Where's that elevator you talked about?
Well, Arcadia's going to take a quick look at the Sidon statue. Does she
That's
see any buttons or anything, or runes or symbols or anything? You want me to do an investigation?
Investigation, yeah. Are you touching or you're looking?
I'm just looking right now.
Alright. Looking around, you do not see any buttons or switches.
She asks the others, she goes, "Do you think we should take a look at this statue? Remember what happened with the other statue? We found the stairway beneath it, but I haven't touched it yet. I have a quarterstaff I can use to kind of poke around."
And I will look at its hands. Does it have like some empty hand that's like meant to hold something?
It does not.
I will look at the shoulder joints to see if some of the arms move.
It's a very tall statue, like 50 foot high, so you
okay.
don't see that.
I don't know, Arcadia. It seems a bit too big for shenanigans like that.
Do you want me to poke at it, or?
It's up to you.
It's a mimic.
I know.
Imagine.
It's gotta be a mimic. Super mimic.
God, she would. Well, maybe we can always come back here if we need to look at it. But I don't know. We should. She'll take a. She still has her broken quarterstaff with her. Kind of gently pokes, moves to the side and pokes at a corner.
I think that's like poking at a building.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah. All right. She's okay. She spears. Yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Let's hope everything is not as big when we
Should
reach
I-
the other levels.
Should I touch it to see if it'll do anything to me? I am not afraid.
So
He's
why are
looking
you
at
asking?
Arcadia.
You just go right ahead.
Alright. And I'll say, "In the name of Pythor," and I will put my bare buttocks on it.
It is very cold. Nothing else happens.
Alright. Well, I guess it's safe.
Let's go find the elevator. What are you doing? Rubbing your ass in a statue.
And Well,
You wanted me to test it.
and about that moment, you hear, what the hell?
Oh no.
As, you see a goatling stop,
Oh,
and it's carrying like a tray of food, and it slowly starts backing away.
well, I mean, we've got a
King is
sharpshooter
going
with
to
us.
shoot it.
You want to shoot an innocent creature?
Yes.
Wow!
It's a goat. There's no such thing as an innocent goat.
Wow!
She doesn't want it to tell people.
We're here to
And it holds
we're
up
here to
his
slaughter everything.
it holds up his hands,
And then she says, "Then come back here."
and it gingerly. Hang on, let me just put it on the bloody fucking thing.
Yeah, just shoot it in the face, Arcadia. Come on. Just like goatling.
And you see it's wearing like a white coat and like a little hat on top of its head. Is carrying the food tray. I give up, but if I'm not back, the chef is going to wonder what happened.
Tell us where the elevators are.
Yeah. Yeah.
The elevators are back there. And he
Give us
points
an oath
behind him.
that you will not. Give us an oath that you will not betray us, and you can live.
If I wanted to betray you, I would just yell out really loud. I don't really care what you're doing here. Like, mediums aren't supposed to be up on this level anyways. But you don't need to kill me.
Understandable.
You don't need to kill
If
me.
you're not going to betray us, then it's just a harmless set of words to you, right?
Why do I need to make an oath? I'm fine. You're a medium. I'm a medium. I'm a medium. You're a medium.
I'm a large. Thank you very much.
And he looks at you and kind of laughs. He chuckles.
Oh,
He
you
chuckles.
wanna die
He
after
chuckles a
all,
little
okay.
bit.
She says, "Where are the elevators? Are they through the kitchen? Is that what you said?"
The elevators are back there, and he points right behind him. But if I'm not back shortly, Chef Ramses is going to wonder where I'm at.
And she says, "Take me to the elevator as fast as you can, and then I'll let you go."
Okay. Do you want some food? The chef has a good spread on tonight.
And we're
No
just
thanks.
standing
Nico
here
runs
covered in
straight
blood.
up.
With like the locks are busted, the doors are busted open. There's corpses and blood all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that tray.
And he gives it to you.
He starts
Okay.
eating it.
And
When this goes south, I just want to tell you guys that I think we should have killed him right away.
hang on. And the food. Let's see, where is it? I need to
Should
find-
have prepared.
That's more of
purified
like
food.
the best food smell ever that you
So-
smelled earlier.
So pulling it off, you see a bunch of cinnamon. There's a couple cinnamon rolls. There's some chicken, some deviled eggs, and a little bit of sushi.
Gone.
And
I'm glad you guys are enjoying the amazing Sidon's evil tower where we could die at any moment.
and he says, well, if you want more, Chef Ramses is preparing a hero's feast for
Ooh, a hero's feast.
because they're heading off to war tomorrow. So
On Heroes Feast, we could use that.
Go to
Unless
the
it's just
kitchen.
the arcane version of a hero's feast, not the hero's feast. But
Might be.
I think I had a Heroes Feast in my gladiator days one day.
plus everyone knows who Chef Ramses is. I mean, he has the best. He's a celebrity chef. He has great food. Come on.
Are mediums like us invited?
I heard he was kind of mean.
Oh, he's a bit of a dick, but once you get past his gruffness, he's a sweetheart. But I didn't say that.
See a billy goat? Is that what
Hero's
it's
feast.
I know I was just gonna say that.
And he's like, "Come on."
Follow him.
All right.
Alright, let's just follow this guy that's seen us murder all these people and kill his food.
Probably happens all the time around here.
Yeah.
I lost track of him.
He hasn't seen us do anything.
Oh, he's at the entrance to the kitchens.
I mean, he knows by
And she
now,
says,
okay,
"Is this
Corbin?
towards? Is this by? She says, is this where the elevators are?"
Told her. Missed it. Right there.
Yeah, it's that gold thing at the end of the hallway.
The giant thing?
Yeah,
Wait,
The super door?
yeah.
That you add that
That's
you
the
asked
elevator?
that you asked if there was any buttons or anything on there. Yeah. And the goatling opens the door and walks in. Says, "All right, just be quiet." And you hear, "It's raw, you buttholes." Give me two seconds. Give me 2 seconds here.
you go ahead.
Yeah, people are walking in. Just give me a second.
And I will say to Arcadia in a whisper, if he betrays us, make sure to shoot him first.
All right, so as you're coming in, this is a massive kitchen. It's one of the biggest kitchens you've ever seen. There's a bunch of goatling, all chefs. In one corner, you see a female minotaur. It looks like she's just ready to like end it all because like it's horrible in here.
What? It's horrible. What's horrible?
Well, as you hear somebody screaming, and as you look, you see a satyr, and he looks like this. As soon as I can find it.
No. It's never good when the DM wants to show you what someone looks like. No.
It's gonna be good. Hang on, as soon as I can find him.
Satyrs, those are the ones that sing the song. Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
What the hell? Wait. It's like,
He wanted us to go in
oh
that
my
room
god,
so
that's
bad.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Chef Ramses.
Nazi gets
He
it.
was looking forward to it so bad.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
It's,
Chicken's raw.
it's Chef Ramses.
Oh god, I get it. Oh, jeez.
Ramses.
You didn't get it from the start?
Yeah,
like the cursing
No, I
and the...
didn't. Because
Yeah,
I
I
got
that a long time ago.
I got thrown off by Ramesses. Wasn't he having to do with, oh crap. What was
Ramses.
that? What was that musical? The musical written by Elton John. Oh,
I thought you
see,
meant
I
the
can see that.
ancient
Natasha
Egyptian
Cox
pharaoh.
So did I.
for the lighting for it. You know, God damn it.
Pharaoh Ramses the Great.
Ugh,
That's
how
what I was thinking,
dirty
too.
was that?
Gravik would call out to him and tell him, "Great chef, we are here to
Aida.
judge the feast."
And he looks at you and says, "Oh, you're here to judge a feast, are you? Why don't you, fuck off?"
Nice guy.
But you requested the secret diners.
I didn't request no diners. Fuck off. I got too many people in my kitchen as it is. Fuck off.
Listen, Ramses, we're here to help you out.
It's
What do
Ramses.
we have to do? Alright, Ramses.
What you're mediums. Why are you on this floor anyways? Get out of here. Your food's
judge
coming
the
later. Your food's coming later.
Well, we want to eat now.
Yeah, well, you want to eat Sidon's food? Go for it. It's,
Oh, yeah, Sidon himself.
it's your ass to pay.
You know, start eating.
And as you walk up, here, it's like what the picture shows.
Does it look like a magical kind of feast? I mean, not that Arcadia would recognize a hero's feast when she sees one.
Not that Arcadia would notice. Yeah, exactly.
Does Gravik notice?
Well,
Yeah,
does
we can
Nico
get-
notice? Because he has that spell.
You can give a Arcana.
See if Gravik's that kind of wizard.
And Ramses walks over and says, "What exactly are you here again for? Judging a piece? I don't believe you."
The hero's feast.
We've heard that someone is trying to poison Sidon, so we have to check the food to see if it's safe. If any of us die, you have to start over, I'm afraid.
And the chicken squawks, and he looks over at the chicken and nods and says, "You're full of shit. You're the one who's trying to kill Sidon."
What? A bunch of mediums like us? Don't be ridiculous.
A bunch of mediums like you. Mm-hmm. Even us up on the forge level have heard of yous.
Oh,
Notice
what have you heard?
And he looks around and says, "You know, if come back a little bit later, maybe we can have a little bit of a chat, yeah. If you're really trying to rid him."
And I look at him like, what is he implying here?
And he just looks at you deadpan.
All right, when do we have to come back?
And he looks around and, "Oh, do you have one of those stones?"
What stones?
A sending stone, you dolt. Here, watch. Here, hang on. Here, he says, hang on, here, watch this. And he takes 2 pieces of bread, and he puts them on either side of your head, and he says, "What are you?" Hey guys, what is Demetrius? What is the center? That's right, I'm an idiot sandwich. Yes, you are. A sending stone, you dolt.
Yes, we have those. Arcadia, can you please give him one?
I guess she's close enough to have heard this conversation, right? She's only 20 feet away. She's been standing in the doorway, though.
Yeah, Ramses is
the Hero's Feast?
Ramses is not quiet.
Okay. She says okay, and so she'll hand him one ascending stone.
All right, and he looks at it. Good, now fuck off.
Okay.
Nice guy.
And the elevator is over there. And he points that way.
And how the hell do we open that door?
And he shrugs.
How do you guys get out of here?
We never tried to open that door.
You never tried to open the door, actually. You just totally skipped. You just totally skipped it.
I will grab 2 hands full of meat and then I will leave.
All right.
Same.
All right.
Nico walks out with the chicken.
With the whole chicken. Grabber comes out with the cinnamon rolls, and before he gets anything, Aziz eats them all, like with his tongue. All right. So coming over to the elevator. Yeah, like the doors. You never try to open the door.
Normally, Demetrius would have killed him for that, but you can't turn down a good meme.
True. Plus, he's a celebrity chef, even in Thylia.
True.
See, I thought
It
you
would be
said
a waste.
Ramses.
No, Ramses. Ramses.
He's a national treasure.
Exactly.
Oh God, that's hysterical.
I will ask Vengeance and Aziz to try and open the door together.
Yeah,
Or
and
look for a button. Is there a button on the side or something?
they do not see one.
We'll just try and pry it open.
Easy enough.
Damn, what are they transporting
Like a
in here?
teleportation circle.
So
Totally
this
fit a terrace in here.
so this is a room. It's a room, and you kind of see over here. Well, you can't really see everything yet. You kind of gotta go in the room, but this is just a room.
I will enter.
Cool. So you see over here, right? So you can see that this is this is definitely an elevator, and over in that area is looks like the call switch, and you see something kind of sitting on the call area.
Is that? I see like half of a token with like.
You will see the full token later.
I will call out. We have to go to level 1.
Nothing
We'll get
happens.
any reply.
Nothing happens.
Does anyone know how these things work?
This graphic, no?
Remember that last elevator y'all were in?
Yeah, we needed a word.
Well, so this looks like the call. Like you would, like go in an elevator, you push it,
Oh, I have an idea. Can I quickly run back to that guy at the toilet, the dumb guy, the nice guy, and then ask him what the word is for the elevator?
Okay. So you run back. You ask him what the word is for the elevator, and he looks at you and says, "You don't need no word. You just need the token."
Oh right, I forgot my token. Can I borrow yours?
It's in my locker.
Oh, that was the bedroom. Where else can I find a token? Does everyone have one?
Most people do. Yeah.
Then I would say thanks, and I'll give him a silver coin.
We didn't find any
I'll,
tokens on those naked
You did not.
things.
And you
I will,
are you gonna go over like while Demetrius is gone? Is anyone going to kind of like look at that little thing?
Well, I'm gonna look and see if that thing is gonna. If I move, does it seem like it's gonna notice me?
All right, so this thing you don't see it. It's not there.
Oh.
Like the token's there, yeah, but he is not there. You don't see it. It's behind a closed door.
Oh,
That's what I was
okay,
trying to get
never
at.
mind. Oh, sorry. Okay, so
Like I didn't know that picture was
I
visible.
will run to the kitchen and ask if they can borrow me a token over there.
So
Crusaders.
while they're looking, Arcadia and Nico, while Demetrius is gone, Arcadia and Nico, you see that that there's two like indentions here. One of them is empty. The other one has a white rook piece on it.
oh, oh, okay. I wonder. I'm just gonna wait for Demetrius to get back because she doesn't know she should use a. She has both a white and a black rook piece.
And Demetrius would come back empty-handed probably 10 minutes later.
And she
Well,
would
it seems
tell
you
him
need some
more.
sort of token to get this thing to move.
Yeah, and she would say, we've discovered they look like brick pieces, and I have two of them. One's white and one's black. And there's a white one in here.
One is up and one is down.
Maybe.
What's
So
the
if we want to
black
go,
one on?
we want to go down. We want to. Is this the thing where we have to get into this thing, or this just calls it?
That calls it.
I
Okay,
think
so-
we should go down, see if we can
So it's-
free her ground
right.
from the prison.
So let's try to put the black.
Black piece in.
Yeah.
All right, and when you put the black piece in, you hear a ding as the doors open, and that guy pokes his head up. Hey!
What the hell? Fucking Monsters Inc. style tower.
Oh my god.
Hello!
Hey there, pal. We got assigned to go to level 1 for prison duty.
Level 1, no. You are. And he looks at Arcadia. You're Mistress Yala, correct?
And she just says yes.
Okay. We are supposed to take you up.
But I need to go down first. I need to retrieve something, and I will be right back.
And he kind of scratches his head. I know can do that. Hey, maybe if you want to take stairs, but the elevator only goes up. This elevator is only going up for Mistress Yala.
I guess we're going up, huh?
She looks at the rest of the party, and she just yes.
I guess.
Unless the mediums want to take the stairs. But good luck.
Okay, I guess go up then.
Before we go up, where exactly Mistress Yama going?
We're supposed to take her up because she's supposed to get ready for the dinner.
The dinner with Sidon?
Yes.
And he looks at Arcadia. I say, well, as you can see, she isn't wearing her dress. That will make Sidon very upset.
Exactly, that's why we are going up to her penthouse.
Okay, we're going to her penthouse first and then to the dinner.
Come.
I don't know, guys. Maybe we should check out that stairs after all.
Well, we can do it. And they're probably giant, but we have ropes and things, so we can try that.
I mean,
Or the stairs,
going up
okay.
to visit Sidon seems like might become very painful. What do the rest of you think?
Well, I could wild shape into a giant eagle and carry everybody on my back down the stairs.
Oh, you're a magical medium?
Sometimes.
Oh, you must be very powerful indeed. Come.
Oh, we could get down the stairs.
Is Sidon in the penthouse waiting?
Oh, I do not know where Master Sidon is. He never comes and visits anymore.
Well, Ramses did say the dinner was for Sidon, but it seems to still be in preparation, so we might have a few hours undisturbed up there.
Yeah. I
Well,
say we go.
we can go check, and we can always go back if we see anything untoward.
Let's all go.
Alright, let's give it a try.
And maybe the stairs is easier to reach when you're upstairs, instead of having to go through a forge.
Alright. Heading up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. So I think that'd be a good place to stop then.
Alright.
So really quick with Corbin and Demetrius, I would say you would probably have about 5 hours left on the spell. Like about
Okay.
3 hours. About 3 hours have passed.
5 hours left. Point. Got it.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't want to blow it on the last fight.
Yeah, I figured as much. Which is a good thing you did that, because Faith did 100 points in 1 round.
I didn't actually. I added it up, but it was pretty
She
good.
did that plus Aziz and
Versus
Vengeance
Aziz.
did almost as 100 points too, and they still didn't kill it.
Exactly. Cool. All right.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did 74.
That's still not bad.
Nope.
All right. We're call it. Yeah. We'll be back next week. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more weeks.
Hopefully our favorite Canadian will have power.
Hopefully, probably not. Alright, stream. We are done. Thanks for hanging out today. Oops, I didn't want to say this. WSXA1.
One more singing graphic next week.
We'll be back next week for some more Odyssey at 8:30 Central on Sunday. Until then, thanks for hanging out and goodbye. Can you stick around for 2 seconds?
Sure.
I want to ask you guys all something. Actually.
no, it's all good. I could do the extra.
So half an hour extra? Or an hour? Okay.
Oh,
Half an
a
hour
half
earlier
hour
as well.
early.